what it is, what it does, what it is, what it was. Marlene Trucker, back with another. What's up, y'all? Feel like it's been a while. Feel like it's been forever. I'm actually still in the truck. Um, so I want to go live. I want to talk about why you don't want to be an operator. Um, I've been doing a lot of. I can get very introspective at times between reading, um, reading some articles, listening, hearing other people's perspectives. I feel like we can all learn from other people. So, I do a lot of learning that way. And I came up with, I think, the main reason why you don't want to be an owner operator. Now, when I say this, I'm more talking about people who want to be one, don't realize, what the issue is. Real quick, let me say something. I want to know if y'all ever did this. I'm looking over here because I feel a little bad. So I'm at a Love truck stop in Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay? So as I came in, I seen this truck. I can't see it right now, but it's over there. I seen this truck pull forward, thinking they leaving. They went as far out as like two truck beds um, away. And then, so basically, all I did was pull it up back then, right? Thinking they leaving. So it was a female. She busted you, kind of gave me like a little nasty look, and she was going back around the truck stop. I'm thinking like, dang, she not trying to give up a spot? Like I ain't know why she had went so far up. Because the parking lot was pretty full. And yeah, so she found the spot over in the corner and had to, 90-degree back that thing in. But anyway, so let me get back to what I'm saying. So yeah, I was going through some stuff and when I was stressing my bike rides, that's when I be checking out a lot of the stuff. And I realized what the issue is with a lot of us who have aspirations, goals, dreams, all the other stuff. It's this right here, y'all. And I'm gonna get into something why you should feel this way. Is you are afraid to fail. That's the reason why the people who actually desire to become an own operator or start some business of their own and don't, it's because you're scared to fail. So just gonna bring a little encouragement right here, okay? I'm gonna pick up this phone. I took some notes on this when I was riding. I'm gonna read it out to you. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay. Um, if not, let me know so I can turn down my AC. Hit the like button as y'all come on in. If you catch us on the replay, hit the like button. But I really, really more importantly, hope this helps somebody. What's up, 702 Trucker Man? What's going on, man? It's good to see you in here. Okay. Stephen King. I don't know how many of y'all know this. I didn't know this. I looked this up. Stephen King had his first book named Carrie. A lot of us are familiar with that movie, Carrie. But that book was rejected 30 times. You hear what I'm saying? 30 times that book was rejected. Instead of quitting, obviously, the guy kept plunging along. Everybody at this point knows who Stephen King is. A lot of us are scared of failure. Like I'm gonna say this. I taught my son. My son is 19 years old, and he came to me last year, 18. He said he asked me about rejection. Like he wasn't really scared to holler at females, but he was asking me how did I learn to deal with the rejection? I told him like this. I said, well, I learned early on that it was this. Y'all stay with me. I'm going somewhere with this, and I'm gonna continue on with all this. It was this female man. I was like a teenager, okay, and she was a grown woman. I was at a swimming pool at my cousin's house. She was flirting with me. Wasn't interested in her. She really wasn't even attractive or something like that. But we got to talking, and she had told me that basically, oh, let me try to remember this real quick. What she told me, or how she put it. She said, okay, this is what it was. She said a girl or a female could be interested, well, can think you look attractive, but you just not her type, right? I'm gonna tell you why that meant something to me. Because when I was younger and as a teenager, like if a girl shoot me down, like I try to get a number and I got a boyfriend, lying, whatever she was saying. Even if she was telling the truth, it didn't matter. This what I got from the older lady was don't take it personal. It could be something like I'm a lighter, Well, I'm not gonna call myself right, light skinned guy. I'm a lighter skinned guy, and maybe she just like dark fellas, or you know, whatever. The point is, I took that and said that part of this life is dealing with rejection. You got to learn how to deal with it. You got to learn how to accept it. From the standpoint of you take that L, you learn from it, and you move on. Another one I'm gonna go. A lot of people know this one. Maybe not. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is a female, by the way. She's responsible for uh, what's that thing called? Dang, y'all help me out. Porter. And it's a very popular dang, I forgot. It's a very popular what's it called? Like Lord of the Rings kind of thing. It's hopefully I remember, but here's the point. She got rejected 12 times before somebody accepted her script. Harry Potter. There we go, y'all. Don't laugh at me. Harry Potter had it was a female named J.K. Rowling started that and got rejected. She kept plugging away. Again, everybody know who she is. I'm gonna get another one. Dave Ramsey. Y'all don't know who Dave Ramsey is, and you kind of looking for some financial, like how to get out of debt. I think he's really good as far as teaching people how to get out of debt. He was really instrumental to me when I was younger. When I read his book about how to get out of debt. Dave Ramsey I'm going to read this right quick. It said Dave Ramsey at the age of 26 was bringing home $250,000 a year and had a 4 million real estate portfolio. 2 years later, he lost everything. Dave Ramsey went from having a $4 million portfolio to nothing. If anybody know Dave Ramsey today, he's a multi-millionaire again. I hope y'all see where I'm going with this. You can't be afraid to fail. That's where I'm going. Um, it happens. It's just that instead of looking at it, I know this sounds cliche, but instead of looking at it as a failure, take that L as a lesson. You only lose if you don't learn. I know people like that right now who don't learn from their mistakes. I made a lot of them. Um, I made a ton of mistakes. I still make them. I mean, you're not perfect. You're gonna make some bad decisions. You're gonna take some risks sometimes. But to be successful, like these other people, you gotta take risks. Let me get y'all the last one right quick. Everybody know this man. I'm gonna read it. Michael Jordan. We all know, most of us know Michael Jordan was cut in high school. But this quote right here. He said, because a lot of people consider Michael Jordan clutch, make all these game winning shots, etc. So on. That's what part of what he's legendary for, that clutch gene. He said, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I have been entrusted to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. Then he say, I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. See that? He wasn't afraid. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant was very similar. They had different similar mentalities where they wasn't afraid to fail. Take the last shot, you miss it, okay, that's all right. Good practice. You're gonna do better next time. It's the same mentality you gotta have if you're gonna be out here. Again, I'm relating this to trucking, but this going into the fitness journey. What's going on, Cassius King? How you doing, man? I'm here at the truck stop, man. But yeah, if you're gonna be successful at anything, you can't be afraid to fail. I've talked to some people who just throughout the years who want to start their fitness journey. It was the same concept. They was like, well, I don't know if I want to start it because I'm not ready and I may quit. How you doing, Shadow Frost? Um, and they say, I might quit. So I'm not really, it's the same concept, y'all. It's like commit to something, have a plan, commit to something, and go for it. You ain't gonna never know. I really feel like the only way you really fail is when you don't try. That's my honest opinion. Failing is when you don't try. It's not when something that you try to do don't work out. And that's where I'm coming from, whether we talking getting your own truck, whether we talking some in real estate. You say you want to flip some houses, you want to start a lawnmower company. You can't be afraid to do these things. You can't be afraid to fail. That's the main thing I wanted to get out because when it came time for me to get my first truck, uh, that's the position I was in. I was nervous. You're gonna be nervous. I'm not telling you guys don't be nervous. Being nervous is a natural reaction. I guarantee you, like we look at some of these athletes like Tom Brady on the football field, we know that man clutch. And feel like these guys don't get nervous. We all get nervous. AG and D Town, I'm afraid to fail. Laughing at me, huh? That's what we doing? All right, call me cool. They say, own truck and convoy freight broker on the truck, rolling big hustle. What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas here. I got you, bro. Yeah, man. I'm like you, Cooley, man. I'm trying to get like you a little bit. But yeah, I was afraid. You know what I'm saying? Being afraid, being nervous. Let me just go with more being nervous. Being nervous is a natural human emotion. Is that lady? Oh, I thought that was that lady. I was talking about. I took a spot. But that's the guy right there. But being nervous is fine. You know what I mean? You can talk to anybody who done made a step. I was going back to like I say, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan. All whether you in the past or the present, the favorite athletes when they had to do something, everybody has been afraid to fail. Say, AMG, what's up, boy? There was a crying emoji. I got you. um, and yeah, I mean, it's real, man. Like, don't be afraid to fail, y'all. That's the real thing I'm trying to get by. Take your shots, whatever they may be. I know another guy. I'm not gonna name drop because I ain't trying to talk about people. What's up, S125? I remember going from making that jump. I'm not talking about me specifically, but I talked to a guy. I remember he didn't want to make that jump from being an own operator. He rather lease on other people to get his own authority. Now, I asked, right? I was trying to figure out what the reason was. But some people, let me explain this, y'all, because I think this stuff kind of get misconstrued. This wasn't a topic, but it all fits in, it all flows. Some people want to be what I call a glorified company guy. Okay, I'm not saying this to be offensive. Actually, when I first started with that homie in there, AMG, that's what I was. I was a glorified company guy, but I love being a glorified company guy. TC Rays gunning for that owner operate status. Listen to me, man, for real, because that's where I'm going with it. Okay. So I was afraid, well, not afraid, afraid not the best word. I was comfortable. So company I was leased on to, hauling gas in the local DFW area, they dispatched the truck. So I ain't worried about having to find loads. The loads are already there. Um, Paperwork was very simple. I did it the same way. As own operators for that company, they had company trucks. You did it the same way. You just go into the office, scan it in, and send it over to them, or you can go to your house and scan it in and send it over to the HR lady. People spirit that company behind it. Right. So right, yes, I'm gonna get to that too. So so what I was doing was I got comfortable with that, man. I was making money, it was the most money I had ever made in my life, right? I was rolling and all that stuff. About, man, give or take 6 months to a year in, and cut the rates. I'm gonna speed up this story because I told this story before, and it dropped everything, right? The money went from like uh it chopped down like probably like 40%, no exaggeration. Now at this point ain't no fun no more, right? Because now I'm like, these people controlling my money. I didn't like the fact that I was being controlled now. Like I had a ceiling. This is the bad part. Now I'm not crapping on company guys. I'm not crapping on people who lease operate. None of that. I feel like if you're happy with what you're doing, do it. Salute. And I mean that sincerely. But what I didn't like about being a company guy or leasing on was somebody else control your money. At any point, if that dispatcher, or I think today they call them like project manager, some fancy name in front row, y'all tell me. But I think now they don't call them uh, dispatchers, they call them project managers. Yeah, sounds good. They just like check this out. You know the people that work at the front desk, right? That are secretaries. It's the job. It's cool. That's like calling that secretary at the front desk a front desk coordinator. Back myself up. Wait a minute. A front desk coordinator. You dress the tight up all you want. Dispatch is a dispatch. Here's the point though. At any point that dispatcher can get pissed off at you and they decide you ain't gonna make no money this week. We did this where you gonna be at. We gonna cut you right here. Same thing when you start leasing on. When you start leasing on with some of these companies, depend on if they allow you to, search the load board and find your own loads, they gonna hit you the same way. They can, shall I say, do the same thing to you. They control your money. Only way not and it now check this out. This is in any industry. The only way to control your money is when you work for yourself, to have your own. Otherwise, there can always be somebody pulling the strings. Let me tell y'all, 'cause y'all don't know his name. AMG, vouch for me, boy. Tell them people I ain't lying, dog. AMG the one told me when we both worked for we was company guys at this time, pulling doing fuel loads. And he was in the office. AMG went in the office for some reason where had to talk to the supervisor, whatever he was called. I don't remember what he was called. But he had told AMG, he was like, yeah, man, he already looked this up. He told AMG, yeah, I see you done made or you on pace to make, was it 70 grand AMG? But he was like, you on pace to make, let's just go with this for example, 70 grand this year, right? And so AMG came out of that, well, it was a very good point. He was talking to me, like he hit me up. He was like, these dudes controlling our money because they watching. They pull back. All of a sudden, you get these bad trash loads that don't pay. It's not a coincidence. Okay, so get back to me though, going from that spot to making that jump to my own authority. I was comfortable. I didn't want to call brokers. It was 80K AMG. Okay, I didn't want to call brokers. I'm just keeping a hundred with y'all. I didn't want to call brokers. I didn't want to do what was it? It was also I didn't want to. Oh, factoring company where they charging me and they getting you know. At that time, yeah, I was paying myself 5%. I realized a little later it was low. You know, it is what it is. Let me put this up here real quick. That's 100% right. I want y'all to read that. 100% right. They got to spread the money around. But I read y'all comments, y'all, but I'm gonna try to stay focused because I lose my train of thought real quick. Um, so yeah, I didn't really want the responsibility. I actually, like I said, enjoyed being a company guy. But what I didn't like was somebody pulling the strings on my money. And so but I'm saying this to say that I understand not everybody want their responsibility to be out here and have to deal with factoring companies. I don't factor at that rate no more. Yeah, I got a much better rate. But I didn't want to deal with all that stuff. I just want to drive, man. Give me the load and tell me where to go. And that's for some people. But um when I got in it, I was terrified. I mean, AMG, if you remember, and I know some other homies, I told them my first year, y'all, I was getting out this on authority game. That first year was tough. Um, so for a lot of y'all that's starting out, I know right now, at least as far as I know, the market is still hot. Um, but don't be discouraged by your first year. It takes time. You're gonna have let me say this too, that's overrated. What's overrated is people say, well, ain't nobody gonna give you a load because you new. That's really overrated because you're gonna run into that here and there. But for the most part, people will work with you. Uh, that's not really the problem that you have at the beginning. The problem that you have at the beginning is you don't know nobody. And what I mean by that is after you've been doing this for a little while and you keep contacts with these people in emails, you can hit up a broker like, okay, right now, y'all, I went from Dallas, this low going. I'm in Little Rock now. I'm actually 2.7 miles from my delivery spot in the morning. But like for an example, no, no, it's not an example. This is real. What I'm going to tell y'all. So when I drop this load in the morning, or unload, get this thing unloaded tomorrow morning at 7. I got a load picking up her in Little Rock. It's some steel beams going back to Dallas, Lancaster, which is a little south of Dallas. It's in the greater area. But like the next time I have a Little Rock load, what you do is I contact that broker again and say, hey, we'll be in Little Rock tomorrow. Hypothetically speaking, and say, just trying to see if you still got that load. That's what you do. You keep what I'm gonna call what we call old schools or Rolodex. You know, um, it's another one that over here by going back towards Dallas from Little Rock is a little city called Hope, Arkansas. Going back in, I don't took some called rail ties that go on the rail yard. Same thing. You hit that broker and say, hey, I'm gonna be in that area tomorrow, trying to see if you still got that. Let me see if you got one of those loads again. When you knew you don't have these contacts, everything is coming off the load board. So if you're listening or the spot market, I guess I don't know what you guys consider either load board or spot market. But once you've been doing it, if you got a little time under your feet, you have built like some contacts to where you don't just go straight to the board first. You go to your Rolodex, you go to your emails, and you shoot them an email. Trust and believe me. If you did that load, it can only be one load, and you did it, and you did your thing, you want to play around with it, they will gladly give you the load. And let me say this. Now I'm going to talk business on this thing real quick. I know I'm all over the place, but I really believe I'm giving y'all some information. I'm on both sides of the fence right now. I don't talk much about the brokering side, but I've been having my broker license for a year. I've been having my own authority now for 5 years. And I'm gonna give you both sides of the game. Um, Guys that I work with consistently from a broker side got more leverage to negotiate than somebody I don't know. And let me tell y'all why. Be very direct and very straightforward. There's a couple of reasons. Number one, there has been like a little certain level of trust that I can, what I'm saying, trust that I can get on that load, they'll take care of it. And number two, for y'all who don't know, there is a process called there's a process where you get a carrier set up. And what that looks like is it's gonna sound like a lot, but it's not. Once you do it a few times, it's actually not that difficult. Some of it you can do electronically, and some of them, you actually print the stuff out in a PDF and you write it, just fill it in. I'm sorry. And actually, I do all that by phone, even the ones that you're supposed to print out and stuff. And there's an app where you can just type this stuff in. But what you're doing is you filling out something. They're gonna send you something called a carrier packet if you never worked with them before. And it's for the newbies. I'm letting y'all know this for the newbies. I'm trying to help y'all get these contacts. So you're gonna get a carrier packet and negotiate these rates. You're gonna get a carrier packet. You're gonna fill that out. You're gonna send them your W-9 authority, and uh, I'm missing something. Oh yeah, of course, your insurance. I'm sure your insurance. Some of them want them. A lot of them want some call a certificate of insurance. You forward that to your insurance company, and they'll send the stuff to them. And you got a load. So check this out. As a broker, though, I don't want to deal with all that. You know what I'm saying? Especially me, because I'm out here driving. There's times where I get like two loads, and I got to post a load. I got my laptop over here. Um, I don't feel like pulling over because I can't do it on the smartphone. I can only post these loads using a laptop. So I actually got to pull over and you know look them up, like make sure they still in service and all this other stuff. When if I already work with you, I don't have to do all that. And then if we got a certain level of trust, you don't know what I'm doing. Like you don't know I'm out here driving, right? But let's say I'm 30 minutes away. I say, hey, okay, got you. You say I want that load. I say, okay, I got you. Give me about 30 minutes. And I'm gonna send you the rate confirmation. All the rate confirmation is it's a it's like a legal contract to say that this is how much I'll agree to, and this is a commodity on the load, the addresses and all that. So But it's easier for me if you trust me because we work together. You know I'm gonna give you that rate confirmation. Like, check this out. I'm flipping to the carrier side. If I never work with this broker trying to stall and delay, I don't want to wait on them. Okay, and this is why I don't want to wait. I've got burnt like that. Brokers will lie to you. I can honestly tell you I haven't done it because I feel like you get what you got coming. But y'all get that like button. Y'all jump in here though. Um, Brokers will lie to you and they will tell you something along these lines. Especially notice if you negotiate with them. Um, Hold on, my voice cracking, y'all. Let's swig at this canteen. Not canteen. So a broker will lie to you and say if you negotiate with them, like if you negotiate a high rate, let's throw out some numbers. Let's say the load they really want to pay, the load they want to pay $1,000. You say nah, I'm gonna need like 1,300, and they say man, I really can't do that, man. I can meet you at the middle at what's in the middle, y'all, like 1150, something like that. I think so, 1150. So this is what happens. They go through their process, they get you set up and all that stuff. As you rolling and you waiting on them, or you sit on the side, you wait for them to give you a load. This is what happened. Um, Terry over here, Terry calling, say, hey, I'm calling that load, that you got for so and so. And they like, yeah, how much you need? They say, give me 1,000. Say, all right, bet. They give that load to Terry over here because Terry just put $150 in their pocket, right? Then they call me up and say, hey, sorry, man, I didn't even know that my coworker had already booked the load. On operators or guys with your own authority, put in the comments if I'm lying or not. Appreciate it, Real J. Is that Real J Rock? Appreciate it, man. Let me see what you're saying real quick, AMG. Let me put it up here. Say I have had contacts and run consistent loads, but I'm still working on the load board since 2014, and I'm doing just fine. Flatbed is very different than reefer and dry van. But let me say something on that, AMG. It's the same concept, man. There's nothing wrong with running on a load board. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it at all. I'm just talking to the new guys who, as you said a while ago, need them contacts. Hang in there, because like I didn't finish that. My brain going. I'm gonna read these comments in a minute. Let me get this thought out. My first year, let me take this off real quick, y'all. Let me see. All right. Oh well, let me move on. In my first year, when I told you I was gonna quit, so what ended up happening was it was a man. When I say a tough year, now I'm finna get y'all some real numbers. Um, but this was a situation I was in. I had to be in, and I don't mind even sharing. It was very piss poor. I was one of them people that you would have said, man, you should run that low. You messing up the market. I was doing lows, man, like local lows. They was probably going like 20 miles, but they paying me $175. You know, and I may would they could may do three a day. It was that's bad. Just FYI, that's bad. Like right now, I won't do any local load less than 300. Like I'm not gonna call on it. Not even for discussion. I don't care if the load 3 miles. If it's less than 300, I ain't doing it. But get back to it. I was doing loads like that just to stay afloat. And my insurance at that time, I had to put down $3,500, and my insurance payment you could say was $1,000 a month. Just for one truck and one trailer. There was a bobtail, not a bobtail. I'm sorry, day cab at that. And but yeah, it was 969 to be exact a month. But that with the money I was making, I still had to pay diesel. I still had bills. Then I was paying on that trailer that I had. I was paying on that trailer $625 a month. So with those fixed costs that I had, those loads that I was doing weren't kicking it. Because I had a day cab, it prevented me from doing loads like this one right here. So, and then not to mention this, check this out too. I find it's very important to say for people who like AMG says the difference. Let me tell y'all a major difference between flatbed and the other major two. Flatbed, you have a limited window, especially if you want to be home every night. You got a limited window. Generally speaking, most places are shipping and receiving hours are 7 to 4. So I'm gonna walk y'all through this. Let's say I want to stay local, but I want to make money. Whatever your number is. At that time, my number was I wanted to make 700 a day, try to get 3,500 gross a week. And that was my goal at that time. Based on my expenses, my fixed costs and all that, enough money for me to save, put back, et cetera, et cetera. But more importantly at that time, stay home. Well, if you get up, when you start, you get to your shipper at 7, hopefully you're the first one or you're the only one, whatever that may be. Okay, so think about that process. Like we all know this is trucking. You get loaded, then you go, let's just say 30 miles down the road, then you get to the receiver. Obviously, it's the same process. You may wait, whatever you get on load. It's very difficult to do that 3 times in one day unless you just got like what we call preferential treatment, or you connected with the ship and receiver where you don't have to wait. Doing 3 loads a day can be very difficult. That's in flatbed. That's what I'm saying because your window is very small. We're talking what's that, a 9 hour window that you got to make your money. So for me, that first year was hell. I didn't have any contacts. I couldn't just email nobody or call somebody. It was rough. Now I remember telling my homies, man, I said, and I think I told AMG this. I said, bro, if after I finish this job, I'm gonna read some comments. I said, bro, I tell you what, if I didn't tell him, I know I told a couple of other partners. If this don't get no better, and this was my insurance is up every year in July. And at this point it was April. I said, man, I tell you, man, this don't get no better by June, because obviously I would have to re-up in July. I said, if this don't get no better, I'm not gonna put another $3,000 down payment. I'm not gonna put myself in a position, man. I'm going back to gas. You know, obviously that didn't happen. I'm still here. I'm thankful. But how I got by y'all was those contacts. Okay, keep your contacts. Don't be afraid to fail. Was more of this whole thing. Now let me read real quick. I got that one. What AMG, you say there's a better chance to get direct freight with a flatbed. Okay, I got you, bro. Uh, 702. They'll say, hold on, let me talk to my boss. Ah, big facts, man. Look, big fact. Let me tell y'all something I did. Okay, as a broker though, but I do this as a carrier too when I'm negotiating a load. Um, well, hold on, Jay. Hold on, real Jay Rock. I don't want to forget about that. This what I do as a broker and a carrier. I done had guys trying to negotiate a rate, right? Like I knew how much I had in the load, so I'm gonna use these numbers again. Okay, let's say I'm getting 1,500. The load's paying me 1,500, but I really don't want to pay nobody $1,000. I mean, I want to pay. I want to pay 1,000 because I want to profit 500. Just give y'all an example, okay? So, um, and I'm gonna say something else after I say this. 1,000. Now let's say I say the most I'm gonna give up for this load is 1,200. I already know this going in. But let's say somebody hit me and say, hey man, we go through the load and all this, and he's like, what's the rate? I said it's 1,000. And then they say, yeah, man, I ain't gonna be able to do that 1,000, bro. I'm gonna need like 1,200. Like, man, dang, bro, I don't know if I can do that. I said, all right, man, let me give him a call, and I'll get back with you. All right, I ain't calling nobody. Yes, but I'm gonna tell you what done happened before. You would get some people don't shoot yourself in the foot. They don't want to lose the load because they know it's a chance somebody else may call. But you have some people. There's one dude who said, you know what, bro? Don't worry about it, man. I'll go ahead and take it. They ain't want to risk taking losing load. I was gonna call a dude back. I just wanted to act like that I really didn't have it. Then I was gonna call back and say, yeah, I got it. And, you don't shoot yourself in the foot. All right, let me see right here. Jay Rock, you say, looking for a drive-in. What's the oldest trailer you would buy? I'm not in the drive-in market. AMG. If you can help me out on that, man, or Sem02 trucker. If y'all still in here, I don't know what y'all haul. But if y'all can answer this question. You know what you say looking for a drive-in? What's the oldest trailer that you would buy? So that's how I am, J Rock. I'm not gonna just make up something. You know, I don't. I'm gonna be real. I don't know anything about drive-ins at all. I when I first started my trucking career 17 years ago, I started out doing reefer, and I only did that for 6 months, actually five and a half. And after that, I started doing local deliveries, run up and down the ramp with that dolly, and I did that for like 3 years. And then I had did tanker ever since until I jumped out here and got in the flatbed. So somebody please help that young man on that. But yeah, so before I get out of here, unless y'all got any more questions, the main thing I wanted to say to y'all is I'm gonna reiterate what I said at the beginning without going through all those examples. If you just jump in here, wind it to the beginning because y'all know who these people are, and hopefully it makes a difference with somebody, and hopefully you hear it. And again, for any of y'all who still here, man, y'all hit that like button. For your boy, help me with the algorithm. Um, don't be afraid to fail. Uh, failure happens. I can show y'all another story. So my best financial year that I had when I was working the gas, I ended up trying to jump in the bob, not the bob, just straight truck. I jumped in the straight truck business. Now the problem I had was I didn't do my homework. You know what I'm saying? I just was like I was just trying to, what they call it, multiple streams of income. I was just trying to get another income. So I ended up talking to my brother Nim. I say brother Nim because I actually had three brothers working at this warehouse over here in Carrollton, which is in DFW area. And I had a brother-in-law at the time. They all was working at this place. They was delivering IKEA products uh, to people house. Basically people houses. They was people ordered from IKEA. They was loading up there and taking it there. So well, taking it to their house or whatever. So I asked my brother about it. He told me his numbers and stuff. So I hired my brother. Said, man, let's take a chance. I wanted my brother. My plan was this. This is my oldest brother. My oldest brother is 8 years older than me. And at the time he was married. He had three kids. He was out there hustling. I wanted him to have his own thing. At that time, I had my own truck. Like I said, I was still leasing the gas. And I was like, man, I want that's how I am, man. I want to see everybody win. I ain't gotta know you. You know what I mean? I want to see everybody win. So I hired my brother. I put him on. I gave him 150 a day. Now pay attention to these numbers, y'all. I fell that on my face. Now, as far as it didn't work out, it was let me see, it was 150 I was paying him. It was now they was doing like two guys on the truck because they were going to people's houses, so they needed two. They needed two people to take stuff upstairs and all this other stuff, to deliver heavy furniture and all the other stuff. Well, on this account, my brother could do this stuff by himself. He didn't need anybody to do it with him because he was taking like a pallet or two and he'll drop it off at said warehouse and see it get empty. He may go back and do it again. But here's the point, guys. I was paying. Y'all may gonna laugh at me. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't care. I didn't know. I jumped out there. So I rented a truck. This what I was recommended to rent a truck. I rented a truck. I got the contact to all that. Check this out, y'all. This truck was $400. Was $400 a week. I know it's expensive, but just what my plan was. I said I want to try it, right? I'm gonna jump out there, I'm gonna give it a shot. Got some extra money. Let's see what happens. 400 a week. I didn't want to buy it because I didn't know the business of the straight truck. I want to learn the business. So it's kind of like my thought process is let me do this for 2 months. If I can see that I'm making, whatever the profit that I needed to make, then I would actually go look out, use my credit. Hear that, guys? Get your credit together. Your credit matters. Use my credit, not my money. Use my credit to give me a straight truck. And I was gonna put my brother on, who was gonna rock on. Within about 2 months, I was net even, and I couldn't do that. I was like, it's 2 months later, and I'm net even. You know, my brother getting his money and stuff like that. So I had to tell my brother, man, I can't make this work. I was at least expecting to get some kind of profit out of it. After 2 months, I had done. Um, but I still tried to help him though. You know, even after we, what I'm saying, severed that little old situation, I tried to help him. It's like, hey, bro, if you if you got the only thing you needed at that time was $500 on a credit card for a credit hold, he could have got his own, ran his own truck. How my brother went about that life, man. So he didn't do it. All right, let me read this real quick. AMG, like the answer to the homie Real J Rock question, say inspect the trailer. It really doesn't matter. I have a 2007, but you piece of paper, which I don't credit haul. Has been 10 years and new already. Salute, Daenerys. What's up, man? Boy was balling. I was balling, dog. What happened? I'm a poor man. The rest trucker. Let me see. Goodbye. Sorry, brother. Been on the phone. My wife. Hope you got your hustle on. Oh, it's all good, man. How you doing, Terrence Trucker, man? I've been to MIA. That's another reason I want to do this live. I've been to MIA for about a week or so, man. Life happens. Get busy and doing other things out here. Let me try to think of another one, y'all. I'm talking about as far as the carrying the broker lies. Um, when brokers say this me being on both sides. When brokers say that's all I got in it, don't believe it. Okay, don't. 90% of the time, he or she is lying. That's not all they got in it. That's just what we call it. That's just broker lingo. That just mean they don't want to pay you no more money. Okay, that's all I got in it. But yeah, be leery, man. But if you using people going back to those contexts, if you using brokers that you've already dealt with before, they won't do that stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? Because as I was trying to say earlier, they rather give you the loan if they worked with you, especially more than one time, because they trust that you're gonna get the load done, than give the load to, let's just say, me, who they never worked with. Technically don't even know if I'm gonna get the load done. Like there's a guy, I'm not gonna drop his name. We know I'm gonna call him DP because no none of y'all know who he is. Boy DP. How's it going, KJ? What's happening? I hit that like button for me. It's on the broker side. It's on the broker side. The boy DP, man, that boy grind. DP, take the load gonna get done. I don't call them, I don't check up on them. But y'all that are that own operators where you can dispatch your own, dispatch your own truck or whatever. Everybody know who TQL is, okay? Um, I haven't done a TQL load in a long time. Uh, I hadn't done a TQL in a long time. But what TQL do, or what they used to do, hey, I'm calling to see if if you got that Raycon. Yeah, I got it. Even though I already emailed you, so I got the Raycon, right? So 30 minutes later, yeah, I'm trying to see what time you gonna be able to pick up the load. I'm like, come on, bro. Take out this load, bro. Right? 30 minutes later. Hey, yeah, you said you was gonna be there. I'm calling to see if you made it to the shipper yet. Right? That's what they do over and over and over until you get that load off your truck. So with my boy DP though, by the way, what I'm saying is that you get those contacts, you got more leverage. They rather work with you. I'd rather pay a person like DP more for a load than this other guy or female, whoever that I never worked with. Because I don't know if I gotta, because I don't like harassing people. I don't know if I gotta harass them for a load and all this other stuff. I mean, not for a load to see if they I don't know if I gotta call up, check up on them. This how things work with DP. I hit up DP, say, hey bro, I got this load right here. It's all right, bet, send it to me. I say, hey, got you. You know I'm good for it. I give them the address with the load going, done. I may send this rate confirmation 3-4 hours later. I'm gonna get it to him. I ain't even tripping. Send the man his rate confirmation. He hit me up. He'll shoot me a text. You get to the shipper, he say, at the shipper. When you get loaded, he just text me loaded. He keep me updated. As soon as he get done delivering the load, he let me know he delivered, and then he emailed me the BOL. Easy work. Now I can take my BOL. Now I go get paid. Easy money. I have trouble right now, y'all. Check this out. I was talking to the Derek. He's there. I was talking to Derek just yesterday. I said, man, I got I'm gonna say this, y'all. Then I know I'm rambling, y'all, but I'm trying to give y'all some information. I'm gonna go back and read these comments. Um, I told him, I said, as a broker, I got a problem. Y'all got any tips for me? Yeah, y'all let me know. I said, here's the problem I'm running into, man. I said, I I don't know what these people factoring companies is that I'm operating with because when you fill out the carrier package, some people leave the remit just saying who you gonna send payment to. Some of them leave it blank. And here's my problem, just being straight transparent. I've been in the game over a year. When you're in the game for a year, you do get a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? No, before a year. As a broker now, y'all. Before a year, factoring companies don't want to work with you. So you'll get guys take your loads and then back off of it and say, man, my factoring company won't work with you because you new. Because on the spot market or the low boy, it'll say N for new. It's either gonna say new or it's gonna say E for experience. So once I hit that year, it changed to experience. Now that stuff, that's cool. Here's the problem I'm running into still right now. So if I bring it to their attention, like if I say, okay, who once you deliver a load, who am I paying? Am I paying you or your factoring company? I've done that before, and this is a problem that I run into when I do that. They'll call a factoring company, and if they can't factoring company haven't worked with me, most of them will, but some of them will be like, yeah, we ain't never worked with them before. So you're gonna have to, work with them, get your money from them directly. Some guys will cancel on their load on. I don't want that because I don't went through all this process I just told y'all about by, doing a carrier packet, all this other stuff. I done pulled over the side of the road, except for my ear. Or even if I'm at home, you know what I'm saying? I do that stuff and I'll probably bounce out so I go to the gym. I'm like, I'm gonna deal with all this. So anyway, I don't say nothing. And what the problem I'm having is when they deliver the load, right? Some of them don't send me a BOL, a proof of delivery, POD. I can't get paid with the way my stuff is set up. I can't get paid without that. But at that time, they got the load, they got the rate confirmation. They don't really care to give it to me. They ghost me. I just had somebody ghost me yesterday on the load. Last week on the load too. That's a broker. I'm gonna share this information, man. Ghost me. I don't know if I told you, cool, when I talked to you one day last week. If not, I'm gonna tell you the story. A trucker ghost or carrier ghost. Um, what was I at? Yeah. So what ended up happening is because I don't know who their factoring company is at this point. At that point, and they're gonna send it to their factoring company. I gotta wait till that factoring company contact me, whether they contact me via email with it or they send it to my PO box. I just got one in yesterday, an invoice for a load that I gave out on on the 10th or 11th. That means I don't went at this point like what 2.5, almost 3 weeks or something, and I ain't got paid for that load. You know what I'm saying? So I need my stuff. So that's the problem I'm having, y'all. Let me read some of these comments and y'all remind me if I forget. I'm gonna tell y'all how I got ghosted, man. Tell y'all I got ghosted. Let me see what we got here, man. I got you there, KJ. Good evening, Vaughn. Thanks for checking in, young lady. Uh, Lyrics said, I do don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay, you probably remember. We was going back to that. KJ asked me if I'm doing an overnight run. Yes, I am, KJ. They paying me them couple dollars. Let me see. I'm at about almost $6 a mile. So I decided I'd come do an overnight run. If you pay me, then I go do the loan. So yeah. Uh, Let me see. Let's read this. Let's see what he said. Untold me 1100 was too much. A different, I guess UNT. I don't know what that book is, but broke a call later and offered 1300. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? All right. The lyrics say, "Is that lean truck a koozie?" It is, man. You already know. Cooley say facts. I'm thinking we talking about that broker. Yeah, that's it. Cause he say broker side, whole different ball game. Y'all hear that? But check this out. It's worth it though, y'all. It's worth it. Um, Let me take a note, y'all. All right, so I can remember what I'm gonna tell y'all, because I'm going straight forget. Uh, Let me see. All right. When he says it's a whole different ball game, let me give y'all something. Let's talk about why y'all should, if you can get the context and you're willing to do this, why you should consider starting your brokerage if you have a carrier. Um, it's a world of difference from your overhead. Okay. This is something I did not hear, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's something I didn't hear until I started this stuff. Um, if I remember right, Cooley didn't know until he had hit me up. I had just started mine not too long ago. We had chopped it up. So the difference between the trucker side and the broker side, now I'm just going to talk numbers, I'm going to talk money. Hey, this game's supposed to be sold, not told. All right, hit that like button. That's all that counts, okay? Like button. That's all we need. So as a carrier, as I mentioned to y'all, I go all about semis on my live. Let me turn my AC down real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. That thing done finally caught up. That thing blowing. Um, turn it down a little too. I'm good over there. Uh, the reason I'm bringing up all about semis because he just started his authority this year. We had did a live. We was on that thing for a minute. The title was something like I knew it'd be expensive, but I didn't know it would be this expensive because his was 20 he had a $28,000 insurance policy. It was $2,200 down. And no. It was $5,000 or $6,000 down. Something like that. I'll go back and watch that video. It was something he was very transparent. I appreciate that, brother. Y'all check out his channel, by the way. Um, he had came from Landstar, people were interested in, trying to get some information over there. And his monthly payment was $2,200 a month. So let's just go ahead and use him because my numbers was way lower. He was based out of Florida. They had a lot to do with his higher rates. But let's just use his numbers I just told y'all. Let me go over one real quick one more time. It was a $28,000 insurance policy. That means it covers the whole year. He put roughly $6,000 down, and he had $2,200 a month. Now let me tell you what it takes to start a brokerage. For brokerage, the overhead is a whole lot lower. We ain't even talking about the other stuff in the truck. You gotta pay. You gotta get you a brokerage fund. What they call this stuff, man. Come on, man. I've been up since like 3 o'clock, y'all. I'm really like going on fumes right now. And right now here in my time, it's 8:09. So I've been up. I've been rolling. I actually delivered a load down to Austin, which is a nice little trip too. Before I even did this, um, it's a bond though. Let's just call it a broker's bond. Somebody will correct me if y'all see it here. That thing cost me $1,250 for the year. Got that? For the year. I just told y'all all about semis cost him 28,000 on that truck for the year. Mine cost broker side. My bond cost $1,250 for the year. Um, the VOC3, you need that on both sides. That should cost you roughly no more than even people are upcharging like $60 or something. You need that on the broker side as well. You got to go to the FMCSA to start both of these. Carrier, you still got to go there to get your MC number. Same thing with the broker. You still got to have your MC number. Same fee, $300. You do it yourself. You want to pay me? I'll charge you $5. I'm just kidding. But no, if you want to pay me, pay me. But okay. So uh, so let's put this in context. We're done. Now this brokerage, what I just told y'all, as far as that part, getting legally started, we're done. We'll reiterate this. $30. Well, this is how much I paid. $33 for the BOC3, $1,250 for the entire year, and what else I just mentioned a while ago, y'all? Shoot. Oh, MC Authority, $300. We're talking roughly $2,000 to start your brokering company. But that's just a whole complete start of roughly $2,000. Not to mention This other guy paying 2,200 for the year. I'm sorry, per month just to have his authority. Now, let's get into the next numbers. So I was trying to get off this load. Be real with y'all, right? I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to do it. I just didn't feel like making a drive. I woke up 5 this morning. Read that real quick. I was disgusted. JV Hunt, yes sir. Okay, I got your 702 trucker. Peaches, what's up, girl? I meant to respond back to you. I realized I didn't. I'm sorry. You know, just so y'all know if y'all interested in it. Miss Peaches, I asked her was she interested in getting back over. The last time Miss Peaches was on the channel, we was talking about head of household. You know what I'm saying? So I told her it's a real thing. My stance on it was you got to be a head of household. And but yeah, I asked her if she wanted to get back to it. She said she did. We supposed to be like looking back up with it. Sorry, Miss Peaches, I'll get back with you. I remember you said Wednesday. So I'll see if I'm available tomorrow, but I will email. Okay, so what are you doing out there? All you truckers out here rolling, be safe. Hopefully I'll provide y'all some type of entertainment as y'all riding down along the road. Getting back to the money though. Okay, so I was trying to get rid of this load. But I had in my mind like this. I said, I actually like the load, a lot of money. Now once I booked me a back haul, it was done. Taking the load. I mean, I'm gonna do it myself. But nobody wanted to take the load for what I wanted to give them for. Here's the point. Let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, I would have had a $500 profit. Those are real numbers. Like that's my money, as opposed to the load can pay you. Let's just say 1,500. But what's gonna happen with that is that obviously you got fuel, you got wear and tear on the truck, obviously wear and tear with your tires, all this little thing, and just as important as all this is your time, right? Let's say you had two of those other loads, you can make a $500 profit just that one day. That means you made $1,000 and you didn't have to do anything. Remember, I just got through talking to y'all about fish costs and overhead and all that stuff. It is very minimal on the broker side. Now, getting these contacts and get where you need to be to make that a well-running machine is difficult. It's not as easy as said as it's done, but it's very doable. I mean, it's very doable. Um, Another nugget I want to drop here to y'all. This actually has a lot to do with the theme of this live, which is don't be afraid. There's this, I don't know if this is a real saying, but check this out. If you tell me something is difficult, you know what that means? It means it's doable. If you tell me something is impossible, that means it can't be done. What I'm saying is, I just told y'all it's difficult to get to that certain space and that certain level where you can kind of have a well-oiled machine. That means it can be done. Starting your own authority, doing all that stuff, getting your own truck, getting you a trailer, finding stuff at a good rate and all that stuff at a good price. It could be difficult, but difficult means it's doable. Let me see. Couple more comments. I'm riding through Memphis. Yes, sir, Terrence Trucker, man. I was actually gonna call you today, but I got caught up on the phone already. RLC, you giving too much game for free. It's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Truck Thunder, Lean Trucker, how you doing, brother? I mean, I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing? I thank y'all for checking in. I am giving away a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of just browsing that thing, dude. A lot of stuff I say, y'all, it's not that I'm the smartest. All this stuff came from experience. A lot of stuff came from experience. That's why I told y'all me filling on that straight truck game because I didn't do my homework. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't discourage me from to keep on pushing and go on to the next endeavor. You don't just quit because things don't work. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to a better plan. You analyze number one, why did you fail? Or as I like to say, why didn't it work? So figure out what that is and you keep it going. Okay. Oh, let's put this up here. I need y'all to see that. This is good money. Anything could be done if you put your all in it. Big facts. Big facts. Coolly say facts up in there. Real talk. Asian Mile, what's going on, man? Asian Mile up in the building. Good advice, brother, man. I appreciate it. Um, I'm just hope y'all don't ain't killing me for rambling on. Um, it was something else I wanted to get to. Uh, well, the overhead, as I told y'all, the overhead is a lot different. Obviously, your time is free. The downside of being a broker, because I like to give both sides of it. The downside of it is you don't really have no control. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I just got through telling y'all earlier, I got a problem with guys completing a load and not giving me a POD so I can get paid. They don't know that's how I get paid, but they don't care. They just like, you know, deal with the basically just deal with the federal income. You know what I'm saying? So that's the downside. But overall, man, it's if you can get your content, not contacts, you can get some direct shippers, man. It is really well worth it. Um, as y'all see it, I'm doing both. Here go the story, man. Hope you still in here, Cooley. I don't know if I told you how this guy ghosted me. Okay, so I had this load. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this real story. I'm not making up these numbers, okay? These are real numbers. Take a swig of a drink real quick. All right. So then you got YouTube. I don't know about all that, man. I appreciate for all y'all really jumping in here, man. Not one person more than the other. I really appreciate it because this is y'all time. Y'all could have been watching another channel. Y'all could have been checking out some Netflix. You feel me? Y'all could be listening to some music. I appreciate y'all being in here. And I hope y'all getting some kind of value out of it, whether it's education, entertainment, motivation, inspiration. I'm for it all. Okay. Let me tell you how this guy goes to me. This was one day last week. So what's going on, AM, PM? So let me tell y'all what it did. And if y'all not subscribed to some, y'all see some of these YouTube I didn't mention. Let me just mention a few real quick. AM, PM. Of course, we all know the famous Asian Ma. Y'all go subscribe to these people. Cooley, Cassius King was in here earlier. Everybody got different kind of content. We not all really the same, so you can get some out of us. You know what I'm saying? All of us. If you got Chuck Abdullah, salute man. I know he got one too. So this what I did, y'all. Excuse me. But hey, it's human, man. You know what I'm saying? We burnt. Um, so I had this load that was going to, I'm gonna say New Orleans. It's really like it's look on the map, it's called Metairie. Metairie, Louisiana. And it's right literally right there in New Orleans. If you look at the map. So I never broken out this load before. So I ain't know what the rate was for it, like the going rate. So I didn't want to take the load from the shipper not being able to get it covered. Okay. So I posted the load on the load board. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I told them to call me. It's in the description. Call me with your rate. Okay. So I put that load up. Now, just straight up, I didn't have the loads yet, but I just put them up. I could get them, but I didn't know how much they was gonna pay. It was Metairie, Louisiana, and there was I'm gonna say New Orleans, because a lot of people know New Orleans at. Pray for those people out of New Orleans, man, for real though. That looks pretty bad and around the city, man. That hurricane, that was yeah, that was scary, man. Seeing some of the way that the waters was rushing and flowing. Um, there's another low. It was another low. Walker, Louisiana. Walker was about 50 miles close or away from Louisiana, but like back towards Houston. I guess you could say west. West, there we go. West of New Orleans. So here it is. So the guy called me. He said, I'm calling on your low. He said, I see you got two lows. I'm calling on your low, Walker, Louisiana. At that time, I wasn't lying, y'all. I had just got this low covered. So I said, well, I don't got that no more. All I got now is the Metairie load. He say, man, that's what he say, y'all. This is an old gentleman, old black fella. Skin color don't matter. Give y'all the story. Old black fella. He say, man, I don't really like going up in there, man, because you got this down in New Orleans, man. It's basically New Orleans, and you know, it's tight, you know what I'm saying? It's not really for trucks, all this and that. So y'all, I'm on the other line of the phone. I got my Bluetooth on, so I ain't gonna pick the phone up. Man, I got my Bluetooth on. I'm kind of like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, okay, that's what I tell him. I said, all right. I mean, you don't want the load, bro. You ain't gotta do the load. It's cool. He say, no, man. He say, you know what? He say, I tell you what. He say, how much is that load paying? I say, you know, you tell me what you need, and I see if I can get it. He said, all right. He said, all right, all right, all right. He said this right. He said, give me four. If you can give me 1,400, I'll take that load. He said, I'll do it for 1,400. He said, all right, cool. He said, hey, let me hit you back, and I'll let you know either way if I get the load up or don't. Call the shipper, negotiate this money, right? So I can make my money out of it as a broker, make it worth my time. This is one of them guys that I never worked with. I had to hold on a second, okay. This another carrier I never worked with. So I had to get him set up, that whole stuff I just told y'all. Y'all be here from the beginning that I ain't really want to do. So I say, let me get this much money. Um, I think I got it was two loads, man. I think that one was like 1,800 or something. I forgot. So in this case, right, I'm at a $400 profit. Now, when y'all start talking and saying, man, you were trying to screw that man, this and that, however you feel, say that. Okay? Because I asked that man how much did he need. See, he said he needed 1,400. What I did was I called and I negotiated what I need to make it worth it for me. It's called negotiation. That man said he needed 16, then that would have made I had to negotiate a different way to get my money. So here we go. 1,400. I called him back, said, hey man, I got the load for you. Got you 1,400. He said, all right, man, that'll work. I said, okay, I'm finna send you I'm finna email you the carrier packet and all other stuff. Same stuff I told y'all a while ago how to process it. He said, all right, get out the phone, right? I emailed it to him right then because at this point, I was actually in the truck. I had picked up a load in like Waco, south of about 90 miles south of Dallas, somewhere down there. That actually was Temple. That don't matter, okay, y'all. Email the guy. So as I get back rolling, about an hour or so passed by. Usually, it don't take that long to get you your stuff back, okay? The carrier packet. I got mine set up very minimal on purpose so you can knock it out and get it back. So that dude, excuse me, I call that guy, then answer the phone. Okay, cool. No big deal, right? I email him. I'm not email him. I text him. Say, hey, just checking to see if you got that carrier packet. And he never responded. I email him, right? Hey, man, check and see if you got that carrier packet. No response. Call this man two more times. No response. To this day, to this day, I still ain't heard from that man. That man just straight ghosted me, man. But check this out. And I'll work that in my favor because I reposted the load. The next person that called me for the load, I asked him the same thing. What you need? They say 1,300. I said done. I actually got more money out that load. Read some of these comments, man. Let me read. Let me see what y'all talking about. Um, let me see. Well, y'all talking about something else, man. I want to see what y'all talking about though. I'm finna put y'all stuff out here. RLC's telling you might be in Melbourne this weekend. He said, thank you, sir. Don't want everyone to be in on the op. Okay. After seeing this sick trucks, Asian mother. Oh, yeah, that got to be money. AMPM, are you having a hard time getting some parts? I've heard that it's a it's a couple, the American couple I used to work with when I was doing gas. They out here apparently they done got out here and tag team out here OTR. They got stuck in Atlanta. Um, their truck broke down and they went to a shop in Atlanta and they couldn't get in. The shop told them that they couldn't get them parts. I'm sorry, the part they need for their truck for like 3 weeks, and it was already somebody in there before them. So they said that what she said they did was they caught a flight, man, back to they live in Dallas. They caught a flight back to Dallas because they weren't finna wait in Atlanta for a month just to get their truck up and running. So I was like, dang, bro. So obviously they was about to fly back out. You know, that really sucks. So yeah, I was trying to see if anybody having a hard time getting truck parts out here, and if so, show that little. Hey, do anybody want to jump on with me though? I got a little time today. I don't know how much time I got. I got a little time before I gotta go in there and take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Let me see. Said be winning, cool hit me up. All right, bet they talking about something else. Grills is nice. Doing on the roads again. Okay, Joe Grills. I see y'all messing with me right here. Okay. Let me winning. Hold on. Let me see right here. Said Asian Ma, do you remember you came out of Florida? No, tell. Okay, you talking about Asian Ma. Y'all stick with me. I'm just making sure I get everybody comments in here. Hey, by the way, I packed my lunches. My lunch. I can show y'all what I got left if y'all happen to care. My little refrigerator right here. Let me finish on some of these comments. Not the high pitched voice, Lane. I'm saying, bro. Saying, man. Don't be doing me dirty like that, man. Uh, Driverless trucks. I don't know about all that. Y'all educate me on that. I'm late to the video. Are you a broken down lane trucker? Jerome Jones. I actually been I've had my broker license since last June. So I think technically they consider July. So I've been a broker legally over a year now. And then do you drive an automatic? Yes, I do. What made you ask that question, G? G719. I don't mind, by the way. Ain't nothing to hide. I enjoy the automatic, by the way. I was one of them people that had the ego going. No shots to nobody, but got the ego going because we all got ego. I had the ego going. When I first looked at this truck, I honestly loved everything about the truck. It got like two. It's a Melton truck. I know a lot of y'all seen Melton trucks. Uh, yes, it's a Melton truck. But I'm gonna describe it anyway. I got a KW. It's a 2017 KW T68. Got two big old toolbox on the side. It came with super singles, but I paid to switch that out. But people who don't know, on the ops, whatever, if y'all ever, or people trying to buy a truck, if y'all don't like super singles, y'all can switch those out. So I switched those out for dual tires. Um, Everything else, oh no, I came with a headache rack. You know what I'm saying? I put my chain and stuff back there. That was pretty dope. But what I didn't like about it, y'all, was it was an automatic. I'm like, I don't want no automatic, man. You know what I'm saying? I drove automatic when I was working a gas company. I was a company guy. I ain't like the slow start. I was at the light. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So I really wasn't feeling it. So what I did was I went to my local mechanic. I went to my local mechanic and asked him, was there a difference as far as how long they last? And what else I asked? How long they lasted? And uh, does it cost more to get it fixed? And he said they cost a little more to get the transmission fixed, but he said ain't no difference for how long they last. He said actually he believes that it was just his own personal opinion that they last longer than sticks because on the manual, we're actually shifting it. I know we float and stuff like that, but he said with automatics, they're designed and set up to shift when they're supposed to, at the right RPMs and all that stuff. So they actually, in his opinion, last a little longer. But my feeling on this automatic, my thoughts, I love it. Uh, I drove a stick out of my 17 years. I drove a stick probably like 15 years of it. I don't miss it. I got my little oil rest right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I leaned on. I got to put my hand on the thing. I love it in traffic. I be riding down. And no, I don't put that left foot out that window. You know what I'm talking about? I got my little slides on here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm actually matching. I wasn't paying no attention. Look at that. Look at that. But I don't put my foot out the window. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love the automatic. You know what I'm saying? I just be rolling. When I go up them hills, oh, man, I'm not even running, man. I got that thing on cruise control. Chilling. Got no complaints with it so far. But it's only at this truck now. It'll be a year in September. Y'all hit that like button for the people still in here. Let's put this up here, RLC. Let's put this up here. RLC said, I started going back to the gym. Today I'm hurting. Yes, that's what it is, man. Hey, I took a RLC, I took a week off. Um, I got I don't mind talking about this. It's personal, but it's not personal, too personal. I got eczema. So some things I have my little ears or like someone like a hair. Sometimes I break out, the skin get too dry or get allergic to something. So uh, I had got these over the ear headphones, and long story short, they broke my ears out like real bad. And the problem is when it breaks out, because I've dealt with this before. When it break out, I gotta essentially stop going to the gym because sweating irritates it and make it itch. It itches, and it just takes longer to heal. So I took a week off, and I got back in there for the first time yesterday. Yeah, I went yesterday. I feel like it's been a couple days. I got out the week for the first time. I'm feeling it back up here, man. You get back in RLC, man. Props to you though for getting in there, man. Stay with it. It's worth it. It's worth it, RLC. And anybody else that's listening, choose your health. Money comes and go, but your health don't. When I got one of these bodies, man, I'm not perfect. I do that thing. I screw it up. I ain't got no bad food today, but you know, I do the same thing, y'all. So yeah, stay with it, RLC, man. It's worth it, man. Uh, but yeah, you're gonna be hurt, man. But check this out. If you stay with the RLC next week, it's gonna be a lot better. You're gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna feel that kind of soreness on that level. You still gonna feel it because you know you've been in there. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in, but you're gonna feel like good work, man. It's gonna be worth it. And you're gonna feel like you accomplished something. The truth is, you have accomplished something. Proud of you, bro. Keep it up. Tourist truckers say autos aren't good for tanker surge, in my opinion. I talked to other tankers with autos. Okay. Well, as you know, tourist trucker, I'm not doing tankers. I mean, I can understand that. That makes some sense. But a flatbed, so works well for me. Um, but I understand why you say that because I did do that when I was doing tanker with that local gas company. I did feel that, you know, but it wasn't my truck and it wasn't my problem. So let me see. Pay your dues. I dig it. You get a pass for the automatic. you like Cooler Truck Abdullah? You know, Cooler say, when I told him, I say, man, it's automatic, man. Cooler said, no, man, I gotta have the hand. I gotta have the hand on that clutch, bro. Cooler said he gotta have some control, man. I got control of that truck going down them mountains. Check it out though. I'm about to DFW. I don't catch no mountains. I don't go nowhere on that level. Like I'm out here in Little Rock, Arkansas, ain't no mountains. So out here. I mean, if I go like north of Arkansas, I think there's some mountains out there and all this. So yeah, I don't catch none, man. But got the little pass, bro. I'm good, man. Uh, did any one of y'all want to see what I was eating? Hey, I don't know why y'all were careful. If y'all do, I'll show you. If y'all don't, it's all good. Ain't mad at nobody. It's all love around here. But yeah, I packed lunch for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes, I said yesterday. For today and for tomorrow. That way I ain't gotta that just loves what they got like Subway up in there. Yeah, that way I ain't gotta you know go on and spend my money on Subway. But Subway got some good alternatives and all that. I ain't gotta deal with none of that. But yeah, y'all got any questions, man? Because at this point, I'm rambling on. I said what I had to say, but I really jumped in this thing to say, man. That's all I really had. Um, yeah, like I said, I really hope y'all got something out of it. Somebody want to jump on with me and chop it up, I can add y'all in here. Let's see what you're eating, Lean. Reggie Reg. Let me take this thing off my little stand, man. I'm going to show you, Reg. This right here, by the way, I was having this because it's cold. But check this out, though. Y'all can get one of those, man. Y'all go to the website. Real talk, though, if y'all want to support me and help me out in any way financially, I know people do Cash App. Y'all want to do Cash App, that's cool. It's just Lean Trucker. But go to my website, man. Buy a shirt, a I'm finna actually add some stuff this week. But right here though is let me take this thing off. It ain't cold no more because I've been having it. I've been going live, and then I'm gonna show this food real quick. It's just Coke Zero. You know what I'm saying? Saving them calories for something else. You feel me? So, all right. Here we go, man. Here we go. Take this thing up off here real quick. This thing feel like it's stuck. All right, so which way? Let me see if I can turn this ring around. Can't turn around. Let me see. Oh shoot. Oh well. Here you go. Let's see if y'all can see it. So this is what this is. I hope. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Y'all can see it. This is some I keep all the time. This is sriracha. Very good flavor, man. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm in love with the racha. These are just energy drinks. I just stocked up on those. I may or may not drink one of these. These are body armor. This on 11 calories, but they got very good potassium in it. Y'all need potassium, people. For some folks that cramp up, especially when you're working out, potassium can help you out with that. All right. This right here is my breakfast. Can we see it? I'm trying, y'all. What's in here is I don't know. I can't take the top off. Hopefully y'all can see some of it. It's sausage, beef sausage, some eggs, and some potatoes in here. I'm feeling that thing. This is only about 300 calories. This right here is I guess you can kind of call it like a chicken Alfredo, but it's not that much really up in there. It's broccoli, some grilled chicken, and some little amount of pasta noodles. This one right here got zucchini noodles in here, some meat, some beef meat, and some just sauce. That's pretty much it. That's tomorrow though. I've uh I've eaten everything that I got for the day. Oh, and I also got a little protein bar. I ate the one I had already for the day, but I got one for both of them. There we go. It's all for tomorrow though. I don't need to eat this today. So I'm pretty good. I'll be going to sleep here in not too much longer. You know what I'm saying? I'll be going to sleep. So after I'll take a shower and all that stuff. All right, what y'all say? Appreciate all the gems you dropping. Man, I appreciate it, KJ. If y'all, like I said, if y'all got any more questions, man, y'all let me know. Throw that soda away ASAP. Okay, Vaughn, I got you. Gonna throw it away ASAP. Hold on, girl. Throw that crap away. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. Peaches. I don't screw with that hat. It's too hot. I feel you, man. Buy a shirt. Buy a shirt, Peaches. It's all good. Man. It's all good. It's unisex. Let me see. Do you did you bring your apple cider vinegar? See, that's somebody who be paying attention. I appreciate you, Richard Ridge. That's somebody. No, I didn't. I actually forgot. But check this out. Let me tell you what I did do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stunning y'all. Look, y'all see that's all I got left? Right here. I've been on my water. I ain't gonna lie though, I ain't gonna drink all this. I'm done. I'm gonna be up all night. I ain't playing that game. I definitely been on my water. Um, TBE, thumbs up, yes sir. Tourist trucker laughing at me. Um, yeah, Richard Ridge though that apple cider in my little pack could really be coming in though for sure. What's up? What's up? Hey, Peaches, are you still right here, Peaches? I got about a little more time. Are you rolling? Come on, Vaughn. What's up? You told me to throw that stuff away. I throw it away. You didn't see me throw it away, Vaughn? Come on. See? See, Vaughn, like you do what the women say and they do the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the woman, you still get managed. Ah! But hey, y'all got I'm getting delirious, y'all. I've been up now like 16, 17 hours. Y'all got any questions or so far? If I about anything I said from I started here, y'all talking about not giving up. What not first time of failure don't mean quit. Stay in there, work it out, whatever it may be. Um, I don't care if that's in y'all relationships, y'all marriage, friendships, uh, some business opportunity you're trying to get. Don't take that L as a loss, take it as a lesson. I talked about uh, being a broker, the startup cost of a broker, uh, compared to like on the carrier side. I talked about the lies that some brokers would tell. I talked about a carrier ghosting me. Shoot, I talked about what else was it? Dang, I got me going through it, top of my head. It was something else, y'all. I kind of went around this thing. So that's why I'm asking y'all. Y'all got something else for me, or don't get on up in there? Anything I said a whole lot up in there. Shit. Anybody? Let me see. Cashing out on the truck tomorrow. Word TV? Okay. Okay. Congrats, man. That's what's up, man. You know, one day I want to be like you guys. I think I don't think I know S125 said same thing. And, well, not tomorrow, but he said that's what he do. He he save up money and do his thing and he buy them bad boys cash. I've never bought a cash truck. I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's great. So I'm not knocking. But yeah, I ain't never done that. That's a salute to you, bro. Keep that thing up. All right, y'all. I see y'all don't appreciate y'all time. I see y'all got any questions. Yeah, I'm just driving home right now. Do you feel like having that conversation right now, Peaches? I can throw this link in. I think I'm on my cell phone. Usually I'm on my laptop. You want to have that conversation right now? I will send you that link. We can chop it up right now, Peaches. About the head of household. Let me see. TBE, where did you find a truck at? Yeah, TBE for real though. If you can, if you don't mind sharing that information, because I've heard guys talk about right now these trucks are way overpriced and stuff. I haven't been looking for nothing, so I have no idea. I could not tell you that myself. But yeah, where you find your truck at, TBE? You don't mind, bruh? What's the mileage and all that good stuff, man? What's the mileage, man? What you got? You know, mileage, uh, make a mile of the truck. How much is running you? Share with the people, baby. The truck is yours. Nobody gonna know you got your truck at. You know, you ain't gotta give specific locations. So yeah, let me see. Nah, y'all leave me hanging. S125 say, yeah, you have to pay cash. How much you spend? Did you say you spent about 40,000 for yours? Uh, S125, then you can get a okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. Where y'all at, by the way, man? Where everybody at out here? I know Therese Trucker was in here earlier. Hit the like button. Hook me up, hit that like button. Let me throw this in here real quick. Y'all didn't know. Let me find this thing, y'all. Let me find this thing. Oops, I don't know. Let me see. Uh, there you go. Y'all want to support me? Y'all go to the website right there. Um, hats and shirts, either one. But getting back to this, let me see. He say, then you get okay. Hey, okay, 44,000. Woo! Bad boy dropping out 44. Ah! I don't need both. Ain't mad at you. Yes, all that. TPE. Let's see, that's the Cardo Truck Sales in Roanoke, Virginia. Most importantly, though, man, keep doing your thing. Is you a one truck operation, TBE? What you got going on, man? I ain't gonna lie, I don't know a whole lot. I've seen you here a few times. I appreciate your time, but I don't know a lot. So, like, you got one truck, this show, second, third, whatever it may be. Uh, Justin with this truck, I was talking today about trucks being overpriced right now. And that's what I heard. Like I said, I want to grow, but I don't really want to grow in this like buying a truck. I don't really feel like that's the okay. Let me rephrase this. I'm not gonna say that's not the way to go. It's not the way for me because I'm not. I don't like. I see you, TB. You said it's your second truck. Congratulations yet again. Um, for me, I don't like. I'm not really good managing people, right? Like I don't like to babysit, and then I'm the kind of person that like I'm a man of my word, so I expect other people to be one, and it just don't go over well. Like I don't. I pretty much get along with everybody. I don't really be, on all that, but it's just like if you tell me you're gonna do something, man, just go do your job. So but when you got I had somebody working literally working for me on my first truck doing the gas and yeah, I wasn't feeling that I wasn't feeling that. I just didn't like that whole concept of oh man, you know what I'm saying? My daughter, man, I can't get it from daycare, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever. Like the homie was lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew he was lying to me because I already had a ride. The grandma, his, uh, his daughter's grandmother was picking her up. Grandmother didn't work. You know what I'm saying? She was getting a, Social Security check and stuff like that. Um, and so he had a way to get her, but basically, the dude didn't want to come in. Oh man, my daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? This, and that. I'm like, man, look, bro, go to work, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, I told y'all I'm delirious, man. I told y'all. Let me see. Buzz say, no vacation. I live here in Tampa, Florida. Weather is nice. What's nice? What that weather look like? S125 say, let's start another authority. How I drive, man. See, I look. The only way I get into that S125 if you managing the driver. You got time managing no driver. So let me tell y'all what I was saying. I feel how I would like to grow and the way that's best for me. So for me, it's not buying another truck. And this ain't got nothing to do with you, my brother, TB. I'm just talking about me. There's a lot of ways to skin this cat. A lot of ways to grow. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm only talking about for me. I don't throw slugs and shoot shots. By the way, I don't play them games. Grown man, I ain't got time for all that. Um, but on my side, I say I want to go on the broker side. I don't want another truck, none of that. So it's like as I can get more shippers or get it to where it's consistent, where I'm getting the shippers, then I will at that point, if I get it to where kind of like let's just say I got a lot of work, a lot of freight. I'm in the flatbed lane if y'all missed that too. Um so if I get a lot of stuff to where I can keep some guys consistent, because right now to be straight up with y'all, it's not consistent. The money that I'm making from my brokerage. But it don't matter because I'm out here making my own, doing my own thing. But so yeah, the way I see it is this though. If I can get more direct shippers, and then where stuff become more consistent as I can negotiate things, what I want to do is at that point I would be open and willing to bring some guys under my authority. But it's gonna be obviously guys that got their own trucks, some own operators. Because usually, man, most owner operators are about their business. They don't play the same games that companies do. Company guys, I mean. They don't play the same games. Usually, if they money right, they gonna show up. Things gonna get done. So that's something I'm willing to do. But as of right now, though, I'm just focused more on the brokers. And if I can grow that, get relationship with carriers, just get that money that way. I see you, Peaches. So I need to prepare to school you. Okay, girl, do your thing. I'm gonna still try to get with you tomorrow if I can, though. Uh, you said you're in Oklahoma pushing Monday through Thursday. Pepsi. Okay, cool. My Freightliner TBE say my Freightliner is trash. Dang, bro, you gonna do a Freightliner like that? No, I just messing with you. Um, Tourist Trucker said, talking S125, I just know that in Nevada water, Niagara water in Oklahoma City, and to same thing in Florence, South Carolina. Okay. Made it back to Houston, then I go back and forth OKC to Houston. That's that road. That's that road. do something that's almost like they're dedicated. Like if I'm trying to get them, trying to get it dedicated with them. That's it, y'all. Y'all get out here and y'all get. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I was talking about earlier too. If y'all had any questions as a new authority, the best case you got of survival is to get your to gather these contacts, y'all. You do a good job. You know what I'm saying? It's really not much to it. Once you get your load, just go run that thing. Be on time. Send that broker. You know what I'm saying? That POD, BOL, however y'all decide to do it, and tell them. You send them that email, that text, however you prefer to communicate. Thank you for using whatever your name is. Looking forward to doing business with you in the future. They will save you and they will contact you. I've had people contact me, like straight up. A lot of people don't contact me anymore. Uh, Not because I did anything wrong, it's just that I'm not really available. Uh, I'm typically doing work for the people I've been working with. So I don't, when brokers kind of hit me up or email me and I'm not got enough room, I'm already kind of tied up. One man operation. So Jerome say pick up power only. Ohio. I don't know how to say the M word, man. Ohio to Winchester, Virginia. What's a good piece? What's Mel Sorry, say? What's a good place to pick up loads when a person start a broker authority? It's a good place. Well, okay, let me explain what I was saying with that. I wasn't talking about a place when I said I was more talking about well, you know what? I'm sorry. Again, man, I got what you asking. I'm delirious. Been up since 2 o'clock this morning. It is 9 o'clock my time. Okay, a good place to start is the spot market, the low board. Now I'm gonna tell y'all some piece of information that I was told. What is told, I'm not telling y'all what's true. So since I do flatbed, I was talking to guys that was out here working locally and what they do. And like which low board they use, spot market low board. I'm counting low board, okay, guys. And they told me truck stop. They said they have found that truck stop is the best place to go if you got a flatbed. But if you got a drive-in or a reefer, that DAT low board is the best way to go. So that's my answer. If y'all guys starting out with one of the big three, if you got a flatbed, give truck stop a shot. Did I say that right? Truck stop a shot. Okay. And if you got the reefer or the drive-in, start with DAT. I personally have tried both. I started with truck stop, and when it got slow in the wintertime, I decided to pay. I decided to pay for the DAT subscription and see if I can tell the difference. Truth be told, it wasn't really a difference. I did notice that there was a few of them. Some of them had the same loads, but then the other two had. Some of them had the same loads, but then some of them had different loads. And let me give y'all some on that too, because I learned this as a broker. Okay, the reason why you can go to those two different load boards and see the same loads or see different loads is because I forgot to mention this in the cost as a broker. I told y'all the upfront cost of a broker. Now, the other fixed costs that you gotta have one way or another, unless you got a different kind of system, you're really good with Excel and all that stuff. I'm not, so I pay for this. Most brokers, just about all brokers you use some kind of software. The one I chose to use is TruckStop, only because I was already with them. But that cost me $99 just to be able to create a rate confirmation. And it saves all my information of the carriers that I got, the places that are picking up, delivering to, and all that. But it's still a $99 fee a month. And then it's also cost me $99 a month to post a load. I'm, trying to put a load out there that I need somebody to call on, try to negotiate on that load. So that's a $200 fixed cost per month. It's still not that expensive, relatively speaking. And that's on the cheap end. They actually got, even with truck stop. And I'm not propping up them. I care less about them. I just trying to get y'all some information. But some of these broker software, y'all, you get up to like $400 a month. They offer different stuff and all that. Okay, let me read some of this control. I agree up small for that. Trucks. Which one DAT? What you asking me right here? When you say which one DAT? You ask if you asking which one I tried that one time, it was the $99 one. You know, $99 a month. So how do you bid for loads from the shipper? Okay, it's actually a great question. So on my end, I was kind of like because I said I had been out here for five. At that, well, at that time I was on out here for a year or so. What I did was I pretty much tried to establish relationships. So what I ended up doing, get a loan. Long story short, whatever. I end up at the time the person who was giving out the loans who if like I was bidding on these loans, so I would get in contact with the person who made that decision. Okay, so this is what I started doing. Now this is a carrier first. This is a carrier first. What I started doing was I started finding out I keep a little spreadsheet of if I took this load from here, how much did it pay this and that. So if I outbidded myself, I could tell because I emailed and she would just tell me. She'd say, "Well, you're a little high." Then I say, "What did it take to get the load?" She'll give my number. That number was a-okay with me. I would take the load and I would keep track of that number. So that's on that end. But to go on the other question that you're saying, how do you bid for them? So it's a few ways to do it. When you highlight somebody, I've highlighted some and they would tell you just send over your rates. So obviously in that case, you need to make sure you're comfortable with whatever those rates are. And it's really that simple. You would just send over your rates. Now you got to ask a bunch of questions, by the way. And this part I'm still learning, y'all. I'm still learning. I need homework on it, but you'll ask questions like, what kind of volume do you have? Um, how many loads? Same question, I guess. I'm sorry, but how many loads are you trying to get out a week? The reason all these things matter is because it's hard to quote them on something that's like if we're talking one load. And then another question that you ask me is how much time is on this load. So for an example, if you're giving me a load literally like right now, it never happens with me. They go on the close. But if you give me a load right now, 9 o'clock, and you want me to get this load out tomorrow, you got to pay me more money because I'm out to pay that carrier more money because it's kind of like last minute. But if you give me like, let's say today is Tuesday, and you told me I just need to pick up by Friday, then I can take a little less on that load because at that point the goal is that I can call S125 and say, bro, I got this load for you, you know, for Friday. And because you got your shoe and I got my shoe and we kind of probably work on the rate. So it's a lot of factors into it. S21, I ain't trying to avoid your question. I appreciate you for asking, but it's a lot of factors into that. Um, how you decide to do that. DAT would be double brokering, right? What you mean by that? Um, when you say DAT would be double brokering, I'm assuming I'm gonna answer this way. If you mean that, like, if ask the question by the way, so I'll make sure we're sure on the close. Turn up somebody truck over there. Oh no. If I go get a load from DAT, load board, then I try to broker it to somebody else, then that's double broker. Yes, that's your question. Yes, that's what you consider double broker. That's something I was supposed to be doing right there. So the reason why is because let's say on that I had used TQL earlier. So like, and I didn't explain the difference between the two load boards, as far as why you see some of the same. Um, but if TQL give my carrier the load, they expect my carrier to do it, not me give it to somebody else. So that's why that's double broker. Now to explain what I forgot earlier was that the reason why if you had both load boards, let's say DAT and truck stop, the reason why you may see the same loads and the reason why you may see a few that are different is because what I alluded to a while ago when I said that um see me, I only use truck stop to post my load. So my loads. So if I want to use DAT as well, I got to pay for another subscription, which would be DAT on the broker side to post that load over there as well. That's just extra money. I don't do that because it's what I said a while ago. I'm in the flatbed division. Let me see if it's important, y'all. Nah. Okay, I'm in the flatbed division, so truck stop is known for having more flatbed loads, so I just use that. But that's why sometimes you will see if you actually have both load bills, uh, you know, same loads or maybe like different, a few different loads. And just like if I was doing, if I had driving and reefer freight, I would then at that point buy the DAT load board because I want to post my loads or whatever because that's what the overall what they know. The shippers put loads for brokers to bid on. Absolutely. Yes, they do. Uh, you will know too when I know I'm sure you know this. Excuse me. When I'm gonna explain it to the people, give me some canteen. I'm gonna explain to especially if you guys are new to your own authority. I'm gonna tell y'all now how you know if a note is up for bid or not. Uh, this how you know. Hit that like button, my people. Okay. This how you know if the load is up for bid. I'm not gonna say or not, but this how you know that it is. Hold on, let me turn this light on real quick. This other one. I don't know if they gave me more light. Try to turn it on. But this is how you know. So you will notice when you go to the to load board, what you will see is the same load posted by different brokers. So what they will look like is something like this. I'm going to use some big broker names to make my point. So it'd be like C.H. Robinson will post Dallas to Little Rock. TQL gonna post Dallas to Little Rock. Warner or Schneider gonna post Dallas to Little Rock. You're gonna see that over and over and over and over and over. So that's because they're all bidding on this load. Why do they do that? They do that because it's they don't have the load yet, right? Like they had the load, they don't got to do it that way. They don't have the load. They trying to get the load covered first at whatever price they need to get it covered for, and then they try to get in contact somehow with that shipper. Because on me, I got a direct contact with them, but they try to get in contact with their shipper to secure the load. This is why some of them will be honest with you. They'll say something like this. You call and say, hey, I'm calling on you, Dallas, a little right. They'll say, okay, what you need on it? Or they'll say, hey, I got this load. They give you all the details. They say pay 1,200, right? And then you will be like, all right, I'll take the load. Just don't go through the process. Like, all right, take it. They'll say, okay, let me call you right back. Let me call the customer. Just the one that's being honest. They said, let me call the customer to see if they still got it. That's the one that's being honest. So they will actually truly be calling that shipper or whoever running a program to use this shipper. They'll be calling the shipper and say, hey, I can get this load covered. You still have it. That's it. They still have it. Then they call you back and say, I got the load for you. Rate confirmation, how it works. I mean, whatever y'all process is with that broker. Or if they don't got it, that's when they'll call you back and just say, hey, man, I'm sorry, man. The customer got to take care of it. Here's the one that lied to you. The one that lied to you, they're going to be honest with you. For whatever reason, I don't really know why they just won't tell you, especially at that point. The brokers that are lied, the one that's bidding on lows, that's how that conversation goes. Say, calling you Dallas Little Rock. Okay. Details, blah, blah, blah. I take that load. They'll say, okay, man, that'll work, man. Get your email address, send you the rate confirmation. Cool. And they call you right back. They call that customer. Say that load is gone. They call you right back. It was hit you with that line I said earlier. Dang, man, I'm sorry, man, but my coworker already got the load covered. Straight line, dog. Straight line. Let me see. If you had an investor, what would you partner with him or her in? Man, all right. Let me tell you. What I would do, I've thought about this before while you asked it. What I would do, it would not be in trucking. Thank you for this question, man. This summer is a goal of mine that I fully intend on doing. I said this before on one of my lives. I think people thought I was joking. I was dead serious. I actually hope and plan, keyword plan, to retire Mexico. Not kidding. Why Mexico? Because there are certain spots in Mexico that are beautiful and cheap. Cost of living is a lot cheaper than it is here in the United States. Dallas is known for one of the best cost of living that you can have across the country. But at the end of the day, I want to retire around 55. Um, that's at the latest, by the way. I'm trying to be generous. I want to retire at 55. And I still want to be doing stuff. So I'm going to answer your question that's 125. So in my case, I feel like if I want to retire at 55 and, hopefully with good health and all that, I live to 70 or 75, I need well over $1 million to make that work. Now, yeah, I do a little bit of Robinhood investing. I'm not, I don't have time to watch that market like that for people who do option trading. There's money to be made in it, but I don't have time to watch it like this. So I got to be like some long-term stocks and stuff like that. So I invest in it a little bit here and there. But because I can't focus on it because of my other focuses with the broker that I'm really trying to grow the most than anything else. And obviously I'm still trying to stay active on YouTube. So between that, relationships, kids, gym, all my time really be going dedicated to that. But that's what I will partner in, man. I will partner in a house in Mexico, a beachfront though, and do like it and do basically Airbnb, Airbnb it out. That's what I would. Uh, that's something I want to do because you can get a house in Mexico a lot cheaper. You can here. But the last time I looked into one was earlier this year. Those now I know the market has changed substantially in the United States. I don't know how it is. I haven't checked in Mexico since earlier this year, but earlier this year you can get your beachfront house. I forgot what part of Mexico was in. It was beautiful sand, beautiful water. It was 100, I think 125,000. It was a nice size and everything. Came fully furnished. We not getting that here. You ain't getting nothing near like that here. Um, yeah, I would invest in something like that, man. If I had that, if I had it. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. That's something I would do by myself. That's 125. Don't need nobody to do that. I got real good credit. I can sign my name and do that. But I do want to be in real estate as well. So I would probably try to get into some fixer uppers. Real talk. Um, fixer uppers, man, it's all about connection. If you got you somebody who you can make these like agreements with, like if you say, man, I got steady work, I'm gonna use you, your company, a general contractor who got people who could do plumbing, electric, like build a house from the ground up, or well, actually in this case, not to my building, fixes, changing out the tub, redoing the kitchen, and you getting it for the low because y'all partnership, like what he benefits, he or she, what they benefit in is that they got consistent work with you. What you benefit is you get a lower rate with them, and you lessen your expenses. You get to flip that profit. That's what I would do with an investor. Right? I wouldn't. I wouldn't do the Airbnb and all that stuff because I can do that by myself. Uh, I am not financially comfortable. Well, let me say it this way. I'm not comfortable spending a whole lot of money on the investment property by myself. So if I had an investor, I would do that. Y'all people, man, I really appreciate y'all being with me. I done been this thing almost 2 hours. I had no idea I was gonna be here that long. Y'all got any more questions for me, man? The homie S125 came through with all these good old questions, man. Y'all got any more questions for me? I do have for y'all that's like I said on the replay or still here. Um y'all go hit that notification, man. That notification bell because I do have some other videos that I've already recorded them. I just got real busy. I'm gonna drop those videos coming in the next few days. I'm gonna start dropping them. It was I don't remember what they were now, but it was whatever was on my mind. I was just rolling, and I was talking about what was on my mind. I feel like some of it was, like I said a while ago, see, they're gonna be informative, educational, entertaining, or whatever. Oh, you know what? I did a little 4-part series. I made every video like less than 10 minutes. I did a 4-part series on how I knew being a company guy wasn't for me long term. And I take it all the way back to like, I give different real stories all the way back from when I was first started trucking 17 years ago. So I got that 4-part series. Um, I think I recorded like 2 other videos. So yeah, y'all hit that notification bell, man. Us little small YouTubers, we get lost in the mix. Like they don't even notify y'all. We be, dropping these videos. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me see. Anybody else? I got another dope idea, S21, but I can't talk about that. I did this one I've been holding on since I was like in my early 20s, man. Yeah, I can't. I gotta hold that one down. Y'all got me up so long. I think I'm gonna go in here and get something. I'm gonna go in here and get something. Right? Not no food though. I got plenty of food though. So probably just a little something back on. Actually, I got some yoga. I don't think I showed that yoga, y'all. Let me show you my little yoga. I'm glad I thought about this. Cause this help some of us truckers that got that. You know what? Somebody asked me this, so I'm not gonna make fun of them. I'm gonna be real serious about it. Somebody asked me, I don't know if they sent me an email or they come in one of my videos. They asked, okay, what happens at night? Because I'm in this very situation. That's why it came up, and I'm glad I got this right. They say, what happens at night, man? Like, they've been driving all day, not really hungry, like they've eaten, but they just want a snack, right? They don't want to go to bed. Just I don't want to say hungry, but it's kind of whatever. They just want a snack. They asked me what options would I recommend. Now, I'm gonna recommend this option that I brought with me because just straight up, if I went up in there to get a snack, it was gonna be something like a whatchamacallit, a Twix, Snickers bar, just straight up. It was gonna be something like that. But instead, I got this right here. Now everybody don't like this stuff, whatever. I'm telling y'all what I got. This is Greek yogurt. Okay, see that right there? That's 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. Just a little side note. Let me tell y'all real quick why protein. I'm not gonna get real. I try to keep my channel simple as far as like I don't like I can hit y'all with terms like this. Check this out. Just to give y'all some examples. I don't do this on purpose. I want to stay relatable with each other. But I can use stuff like this. You got your glycogen stores, when you use too much energy. And then, you also got this stuff called ghrelin, with your appetite, you got leptin levels, and then you got micronutrients and the see, ain't gonna do all that. Keep it simple. The reason why protein is important is simply because protein helps you maintain and build muscle. So if you want to work out, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in the gym. I did a little quick short today on a tricep exercise right outside the truck before I start this live. I'm gonna release that probably tomorrow at this point because it's so late. A little quick tricep exercise with resistance bands in there. That little muscle right up in here. Yeah, there's different exercises you can do that don't require you to go to a gym. Um, the reason why, just to be honest with y'all, the reason why a gym is really beneficial. I'm not just gonna say it's important. The reason why it's really beneficial is because um, that's how you need to really build muscle and get this kind of I guess the more look that a lot of people want, like females for in general, this is what the female look for. The female want like nice legs, nice firm butt, right? Even though it's a guy, you don't need all that firmness, leave a little cushion up in the cleaning. Don't get too graphic. So females, most folks on their lower body, nice legs, nice butt. Um, with the guys, we're more focused on chest. I guess we all both sexes kind of like ab muscles. We want the biceps and stuff like that. So we kind of focus on upper body. Resistance training. This is why the gym come in handy. Resistance training is the and what okay. Let me bring that down a little bit. The reason why I'm bringing it down a little bit because I didn't understand a lot of this lingo. So I'm not saying this, saying y'all guys don't understand. I'm not doing that. I just didn't understand. All resistance training is lifting weights. Lifting weights is what actually truly helps stimulate muscle growth along with protein. So you can definitely get strong. Check this out. Y'all heard me. I'm talking about for people who have to run the road. You can get stronger. You can develop this very nice body, man, like for real, like a what people like to call a beach body. If your diet is in check and you could use resistance bands, do a lot of push-ups, challenge yourself. I don't care if you started right now, you can get out there, put some gloves on if you don't want your hands dirty. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you use gloves a lot of time for this stuff. Some gloves on. I don't care if you can only, I'm gonna say only. I don't care if you can only do 5 push-ups. You do 5 today, tomorrow you strive for 6. The after that you strive for 7. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you start at, start where you are. Don't be ashamed of it. You know, I used to have this know what I'm doing now? It was very hard looking into the camera, talking to somebody that ain't talking back. I can talk. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I can talk. But I usually can't do stuff like this. This is why I ask for comments and questions because I have a hard time without nobody interacting with me. You know what I mean? Like we over here chop it up, or if I got somebody on the screen with me, I feel like I'm looking at you, man. We going back and forth. I can chop it up. Usually holding something by myself, it's difficult. But I'm telling y'all why I'm saying this, right? Hit that like button, y'all. Y'all still in here, catch the replay, hit that like button. I appreciate you. Um, because when I first got out here, when I say got out here, I'm talking about like when I go over the road, or not over the road, I'm sorry. When I do an overnight run, I really do try to preach what I practice, which is I don't stay in the truck. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna take a when I get done, I'm gonna take a 30-minute walk around this truck stop, just to stay active. Um, but walking around wasn't really. I never had that embarrassing feeling, but I did have that embarrassing feeling sometimes, like pulling out the camera, walking around like with the selfie. Let me show you my little selfie. I got my little selfie stick right here, right? Actually, this usually the phone I use to record it, huh? So I'll be having that thing, walking around. Can you still, yeah, I'm walking around here talking, man, and you got people looking at me and all that stuff. That was kind of like it felt awkward, you know, but it was no different than I would get here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I get out there, do a little push ups just to get a little, get a little pump in my chest, get the blood flowing a little bit. I'm just telling y'all, at the end of the day, it's your health. Don't worry about what, okay, I ain't gonna call nobody name. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. They sit in their truck where they looking at you, whether they whatever they doing, man. People walking around. Do what you got to do. Bust out um, push ups. You can do knee highs. You can do burpees. Burpees are a little tough, especially for beginners. But you can do man. If I was out the truck, I would actually show y'all some exercises. But you can do um squats. You can do squats, not jump squats. You can just do regular squats coming down. Obviously, I can't show you right here. Get out there. But you can do regular squat. You can do those kind of squats that'll work your legs, push-ups. Depends what kinds you do. Sometimes you can get the one that work that right here. It's your tricep muscle right here. You can do those. Uh, man, you will be surprised. There's more exercises that you can really do, especially if you get some resistance bands. Resistance bands you can hit. You get your shoulders, you get your bicep, your tricep. You can use them to make your leg exercise harder and get you some cardio in. Let me read a little bit some of this. All right, hold on right here. RLC say gym gives a lot of motivation. I agree with that, y'all. Try to get there. Um, I've done this before. I've done overnight runs. I've literally have went to Planet Fitness. Just a little fun fact. A lot of these places, and I learned this. Check this out, RLC, because I know you in food service delivery. For those of y'all who don't know, RLC got a channel. I'm sure y'all probably know. Check him out. He talk a lot about being local in the food service, and much more. Dude is a very intelligent young man. You know what I'm saying? He talk about other stuff too. Uh, but I used to go to. Doing food service delivery. That's what I learned from that. Is that you going behind? A lot of times you're going behind these stores, these suites, right? You gotta go behind her because that's where you unload, whatever you got on that truck that day. Well, what I learned from that was, uh, it's no different than like if you deliver to a Walmart or something like that. I used to work at Walmart when I was 18. They always got a truck pad. You can go on behind the stove. Okay, it's just like that in these suites. So when I decide I want to, because I want to make sure I get in the gym that day, in my truck and trailer, I take both. Yeah, I don't drop my trailer. I uh I literally go behind. That's what I do. If it's not enough parking in the front, I go behind the shopping center and end up just coming around, parking, hopping out, lock my stuff, go in there, hit it for about, now in my case, yes, I'll buy a $10 guest pass, may not be worth it for some of you guys. But if this what you do, like if I was overnight, I keep saying overnight, I'm sorry, y'all. If I was OTR, I would pay $10 for the membership. I will find time. One gonna be guaranteed on my 34th. I'm gonna do at least one time then. The way I would do it, nobody ever asked me this, but let me tell y'all. The way I would do it if I was OTR, on the day before whatever that I'm doing my 34, I'm doing my 34, I'm gonna get in there both of them days. Like the day that I have to wrap it, they have to stop. The next day I got it, that I'm actually fully off. I would get in there them 2 days. You only need I'm serious, y'all. If y'all who don't know, I go to the gym 3 times a week. Now, yes, I used to go more before, but now for about actually all this year, because I had to cut back on the gym to focus on some of my business stuff, but I still go at least 3 times a week. That's all you need to get the look that you want. Focus on, if you can do 3 times a week, focus on the full body routines. Y'all can just Google them. It sounds like just what it is that you exercising your entire body throughout that workout. So y'all do that. Get your diet in check. You gotta stay disciplined. Okay, ain't no way around it. Like, you gotta stay disciplined. Stay within. I can't really tell y'all calorie range. There are calorie calculators out here. Google. On Google, y'all can Google. So check this out. I'm gonna give you my real numbers. So I'm 5'11", 6 feet, right up in that area. So between that, right now I currently weigh, I don't know y'all, but last time I checked, I was somewhere in the 190s. For me to maintain my weight, I can eat roughly 2,300 calories. Okay, and to lose weight, I gotta eat 500 less than that per week. Per day, which is roughly 2,300 calories. So for me, tracking, and I use my phone. Get my phone real quick. I use there are different tracking apps too. The one I use is my Fitness Pal. I'll show y'all real quick. Look, I actually got some stuff in here. I just ain't finished it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Listen. Yeah, I just ain't finished putting in what I'm doing today. But yeah, I use my Fitness Pal. You can actually I can literally scan this in. Well, this one I got a barcode because the other one it comes in a pack. This do. But let me put it back in the refrigerator right now, though, y'all. I use my Fitness Pal. So like, if you go online, and use some of the online calculators. Now that they're only giving you estimates, okay? Nobody's gonna be the same. You can be the same, you can weigh the exact same thing I am, you can be the same height I am, but no two bodies are the same. But what these calculators are very good for is giving you a starting point. So it goes as simple as this. So the numbers I just gave y'all, I said at 2,300 I can start losing weight, right? So I weigh myself, let's just say on Sunday, and I'm 198. Okay. I stick to make sure I eat roughly 2,300 calories or less. When I get to that next Sunday, I weigh myself again. If I lost some weight, I do the same thing again. Obviously, that was my good calorie range. That was a good number for me. If I don't lose any weight, then I drop it down 2,200, 2,100. It really is that simple. Did I say easy? No. It's the same thing I told y'all earlier. Difference between difficult and impossible. Difficult means it can be done. Impossible means it can't. It's difficult, but it's doable. Anything you put your mind to, you can make it happen. Let me read some comments, y'all. Maybe I don't know if I got some questions for me. Mike V, what's going on? What's going on? Say, I hit high knees, push-ups, and squats when I buy my showers. They're private gyms. All right, that's what's up. See there? They ain't right here and making no excuses. You know what I'm saying? We all out here. Good work, man. Real talk. Good work. Keep that up. RNC said, I really just want to slim up a little and cut up. Right. Check this out, RLC. I used to say the same thing, right? How you cut up and slim up, preferably. You can do it because you local. Use the weights. Use the weights, my brother. The reason why is because, check this out. You can be, let me show y'all a picture. Show y'all a picture. This picture I'm finna show y'all, I don't ever want to be this small again. I was 166 pounds. But I had the abs, I had all that. But what I'm really trying to say is, let me see if I know it's there or something. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna try to keep talking. Oh, I found it. At this point though, I was real lean. My abs were showing. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. But I was 166 pounds. What weight training, resistance training can do for you lifting weights is I probably can get this look I'm finna show y'all in like 174 because you put on more muscle. The more muscle you have, the less weight you gotta lose. So the reason why some people, and I did at that time, had to lose so much weight to see definitions in my arms or my abs was because my muscles wasn't that big. Hoping this making sense to you. So I'll tell you guys. So if you can build your muscle, that's the less weight you have to lose less weight to see that look you're looking for. On top of that, muscle burns more calories than fat do. Your body works harder to, as far as burning calories. So the more muscle you have, the better you're gonna be, the more food you can eat when you're just trying to maintain your weight. Now check this out, y'all. This was 2.5 years ago. I just did that today. Actually, wasn't? No, it'll be 2 years in November. Now, I was 166. I don't want to be this weight no more, but look at this. Y'all see that? Now, I like that look. Right, the other picture. I like that look with my shirt off. My shirt on, my clothes on. Didn't like it. It was I looked like I was like real small. I looked like I kind of had that bobblehead going on right here. My opinion, look, this right here, I'm gonna show y'all a different picture. Where this picture, let me show y'all one more time. That way I can compare. This one, 166. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it. I like the look. I don't like the weight. I want to be I need more weight on my body now. This next one I'm finna show y'all that I like better actually. I was 173, like 7 more pounds. I don't know if you can see a difference. Can you? Yeah. Right? Like now this was this was all this was in both of those were in 2019. One of them was in February, and the other one was in November. Ideally now, I don't got to get that lean, but ideally now I would like to kind of be like around 180. I think 180 give me maybe not that quite that look, but I won't have that bobblehead look either. I'd be good. I'd be good. Yeah, hit them weights, RLC, since you can. Fun X Mike B, you work out in the showers. Gotcha. RLC say that's why I like doing food service. Rest keep me active. That's true. Real talk. It definitely keeps you active. No trip on that, man. That's real. Mike V say when I buy a shower, I work out in the room, not specifically the shower. I got you. Okay. That's a good little tip, man. I ain't never thought about that, Mike V. To be honest, I got my resistance band right here in the cab of the truck. I still got them, even though you know, I get to the gym. Let me see. You keep reading. Trucker Path needs to add Planet Fitness locations. Check this out. I can say this because there ain't nobody stealing my idea or nothing. This year, by the end of this year, I was. Keep in mind what I'm saying, y'all. I was. I'm not gonna be able to do it this year because I decided to prioritize my brokerage. But maybe next year, I intend on coming out coming out with an app, um, a lean trucker app. Right now, and I'm serious, y'all. Like a lean trucker app to where I can I want to have like a lot of different stuff with it. I don't mind talking about this because it's not like you know what? Yeah, I do. I ain't finna get nobody else the idea, right? Like it may not be a truck or nothing, but basically it's gonna be for truckers as far as exercises we can do without a gym. Um, and I'm gonna still have some workout programs within it that you can do in the gym 3 days a week for people who can't get home or people who willing to get the Planet Fitness and stuff like that. I'm gonna have those locations, you know, where you can find them. That's in this city or that city. I want it to be pretty expansive. Um, the only issue I don't know, to be honest with y'all, is I don't know how much this costs. Okay, so it's kind of like what I would like to happen. Like right now, I'm at like 1,500 subs. I need the channel to be bigger so I can kind of push that because if it's gonna cost me a lot of money, then straight up I want the return on investment because at the end of the day I really do care about this stuff. I don't talk fitness for fun. Like check this out. I'm not naive. I know the trucking industry and health don't go hand in hand. Right? Like I know if I really want to grow my YouTube channel, grow it fast, I know how to do it. I asked y'all to share the videos, man. Like guys, to people who just the other people, share the videos. If y'all can help me out that way, like the videos, and help me get in the algorithm and share the videos. But I know how to grow my channel faster. All thing I gotta start doing is putting in real numbers. Like, let me tell y'all something. It's only a secret for y'all who still here. Like, I didn't say this earlier, but these two loads, well, tech actually, I delivered a load this morning. So between that load and the load I'm gonna deliver tomorrow, I will gross $3,900. I don't like talking numbers on my channel because to me it's not about bragging. I'm not with none of that. It's just not my thing. Reason I'm bringing this up now is because I can get my channel to grow faster if I start putting that stuff in the thumbnail. How I made $3,900 in 3 days and pretty much stay local. Or you know, if I made this much money off my brokerage, or you know, how to make this much money. If I start putting numbers in my thumbnails and my titles, I feel like my channel will grow at a lot faster rate. But I don't want my channel to be about numbers. I don't want to be the numbers guy. I don't want to be the guy that when this is how you make that money, just stay local. I don't mind giving out that information. Um, but I want my channel to stay around. This is my vision for my channel. I don't want to be boxed in. It's just the fitness trucker guy either. That's why I don't mind talking other stuff. I don't mind talking you know, sports, boxing. Now I don't want my channel to be full that way. I like to be you know, versatile because my life. You know, I got life outside the truck that I enjoy, have a good time with. If y'all go to my community pages, y'all will see me. I go out to restaurants and I eat. I don't always eat, you know, chicken breast and veggies and stuff like that. I have some nachos sometimes, you know, so there's nothing wrong with it. You got to do it in moderation. But yeah, I really do. The reason why I care so much about trying to help other truckers, you know, at least be inspired in some way to kind of get in shape is because I almost got, you know, about 5, 6 years ago before I started this, I almost, not this channel, but my journey, I almost got put off the truck. So with the CDL test. And that has inspired me to just try to, you know, spread some other information. Salute. Easy. What's happening? Mike V, yes, sir. That my fitness pal. RLC say 59188. You actually say 1188, but I know what you meant. Yeah, go to top of my head. I think it's one called my TDEE. Another thing that some of these apps do for y'all, not apps, it's not an app. Just go to Google with the calculator, calculate your calories and stuff. So this was some of them ask it don't cost you nothing if you go to the right, use the right one. They'll ask you stuff like this: are you sedentary? Like they ask you what kind of job you do. Sedentary, or do you move around some, or do you move around a lot? Stuff like that. All these go into determining how many calories you can eat to maintain your weight, lose weight, or gain weight. So you can go through and answer those questions, and that's how they get you closer to about at least a starting point for you to try to get your calorie deals in. They ask you how often you work out, etc. Well, there you go. You corrected it, bro. 5'9". You see, not eat a lot. You to work out to cut up. Yeah, but you still got to make sure, or else you not eat too much. That's why I love some of these food apps where you can just scan things in. You don't have to, you know, like pull out a scale and measure a whole lot of stuff. Love that look. Let me see again. Appreciate you though. I see what you said, just jokes. I appreciate you, but I loved it too. But again, I don't have the picture. I wish I had saved that. If I had the picture with when you see me with clothes on, right? When you see me with a shirt and you see my pants, you would be like, "Say, bro, you need to put some meat on your bones." That hey, it looked great, at the beach or the pools or something. But I'm in Dallas. We ain't got no beaches, so that one had. Aaron was at say, "You in the truck lane?" Yeah, I'm in the truck, man. I do work, man. I am a truck driver. I just truck driver, Aaron. I just have to be doing me an overnight run, man. They paying me the money. I said I go to knock it out. I may at this point I'm probably not gonna work Friday, have a little whole day weekend. It's Labor Day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, man. It's Labor Day. I'm gonna be kicking it with the family. Yeah, it's gonna get a little crazy. Crazy on Sunday. You look nice, thank you. But I just respond to that Vaughn that your clothes on. I look nice. You look nice with your clothes off. I'm sorry. Reverse. Clothes off. Look nice. I ain't look nice with clothes on. Look way too small. Put gym and food locations on it. Exactly. RSC. I know what you're talking about. That was my full intentions. Like also recommendations. So for an example, even here at Love's, they got Subway. I know stuff off the top of my head that I can recommend to you and tell you about how many calories in it. Because I've done this stuff myself. The only thing that would be different, some people like heavy mayonnaise. See, there are no calories in mustard. Look, quick fun fact. Some people don't know. Everybody got different acquired tastes. There are no calories in mustard. But some people they pile on their mayonnaise, and you can add you an extra 100 calories in the mayonnaise alone. So if you're a person who like both, you cut out the mayonnaise, use mustard, so your sandwich or whatever is gonna get there and start dry. You cut out 100 calories just like that. So yeah, like that's my because every place got something that's worth eating. By the way, that you can get, and that's kind of like part of the stuff I would have on the app is when you go to Love. So when you go to that place or the ones at Dunkin' Donuts, even Dunkin' Donuts got some called a power. I think it's called a power sandwich. Forgot what it's called, but yeah, where it's like a turkey sandwich or something like that. But yeah, these different places got you know um, different options. So yeah, I mean this like I said, this stuff. I'm not trying to tell y'all that this stuff is easy, but what I am telling you that it's worth it. Um, it's just like really in different ways, man. It's like running a business. Run the business, working for yourself is not always easy. It is worth it. Like I just sat here and told y'all right now, I'm not kidding. Like honestly, y'all, I barely work Friday. You know what I'm saying? But I've chosen. Here's the difference between me and a lot of other people who got their own authority or stuff like that. Money ain't number one for me. It's my time. Um, I heard somebody say, I don't know if it was that book I'm reading, Think and Grow Rich, but they say the older you get, the more you realize how valuable time is. You take time over all this other stuff because time is the only thing in this world we can't get back. You can make more money, you can do more trips, you can do all this stuff, but you can't get back time. So on my end, I sacrifice. Being a trucker, I know it's happening in all other professions, but specifically being a trucker, you're gonna make a sacrifice. Either gonna sacrifice time or sacrifice money. Now I know we can get in more specifics as far as whether maybe your health and this and that. I'm just saying in this case right here though, you're gonna sacrifice time or you're gonna sacrifice money. I have chosen to sacrifice money. Um, I try, I always work. I try to keep my expenses low and sacrifice the money so I can kind of live, a way that's like kind of enjoyable to me. That works for me. I like uh I like vacations. I like slash taking trips, the same thing. Um I I typically do three a year. Um, you know, as my channel grow, I may start releasing some of them. Because I record these trips by the way for myself. I record them, I put them on my YouTube, but I keep them private. Um, but yeah, like last year I went to Cabo, I went to LA, Vegas. Got I forgot. I've been some places this year too. I've been three different places this year. Was gonna go to New Orleans actually in October, but something came up. So, but may end up going to Vegas in October if they actually have that boxing fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So I may go do that. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, basically I sacrifice um, money. Like instead of being out here and saying I want to make all the money I can, all the money I can. I more say, hey, um, this is how much I need to make to pay out my bills and enough money to save, keep things rolling. And after that, hey, I go do the other things I enjoy. So a lot of times I haven't been recently here. I haven't worked Fridays. I hit my little quota that I want to make, and when I say take off, I still work on the broker side, but I just not in the truck. That's why a lot of times y'all see me, it's like y'all see a people, but people don't like you in the truck, man. Yeah, because it may look like I'm not a truck, I'm a trucker, but um, the benefits of doing it this way, you make your own schedule. You really do make your own schedule, and I love that freedom. You know, I was complaining earlier. Well, I don't want to say complaining. I was mentioning earlier the downside about being a company guy or least under somebody's not authority, but just least under like another company, whatever. They get to cap your money. You out here your own authority. Listen, there is no safety net. I can get it to the bad now. It's not all good. That's why I say it's a challenge. There is no safety net. You out here. Some mess up, you got a $10,000 problem. That's your problem. That's why though, um, I don't talk about a whole lot. It just hasn't been on top of my mind. But that's why your credit guys is very important. I got two business credit cards. I got other credit cards. Um, I got a lot of money in credit. So like when my engine blew on my 2007 Freightliner, my engine blew. It cost me $9,400. Put it on a credit card. At that time, I had the money to pay for it. I want to. I say, why spend the cash I had saved when I can just put on a credit card and pay that credit card off in like a month or two. At that time, it was an interest free too. Interest free. So yeah, having good credit save you money in a lot of things. It save you money in the personal car loan. You can mess around and get a 3% interest rate instead of 12. It can save you in a mortgage loan. Actually, any loan that you get, it can even save you in personal loans. Any loan that you get, having good credit is essential. So, I don't know how I got on that, y'all. Not sure. Let me see. S125 say, I keep a interest-free card. Yeah, I can't say I do. S125. I don't have any more interest-free cards because I don't really like open up new credit. So I don't have any more interest-free cards, but definitely, man, y'all get y'all the interest-free card. Um, build y'all credit. It's not that hard. Let me give y'all another nugget that ain't got nothing to do with trucking. Again, I like to talk everything, the personal stuff like this. Well, it's not personal, but life stuff. Um, Don't pay nobody. Fix your credit. I fixed my credit on my own. Now I was younger when I started, but I read books and I figured it out. So when I first checked my credit when I was a young man, I was at uh I was at 500 like 25 right now. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all what I got right now. I'm only showing y'all this because some people be, they be lying and stuff. I'm telling y'all this as encouragement. I'm gonna show y'all as encouragement, not me bragging. I'm showing y'all I did this by myself. It took time and patience. Let me show you. I saved money. I also saved money on this truck. I got this truck. I financed this truck. All this is on the video, by the way. It's called I think it's called semi truck financing. I did it back in September. If anybody who's never seen that video, I documented the whole buying process, and I told the negotiating all that stuff. Let me find Credit Karma, y'all. Hold on a second. Where is it at? I'm gonna show y'all my credit score, and again, I did it all myself. So I want to encourage y'all: don't go pay these people to build your credit, because a lot of them. Let me tell you a process that some of these people do. I'm having a hard time finding Credit Karma, y'all. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna keep looking. Oh, there we go. I got it now. Um, a lot of these people that people pay to build their credit, this is what they be doing. They're doing the same thing you can do, which is you go dispute everything, and then they'll go dispute everything, and then you still gotta write letters. Now here you go, right here, y'all. Check it out. Those are mine. Okay. Now it's hard work. It took a hard work to get there, but I did this by myself. I didn't pay nobody. I didn't do none of that. And so S125, that's part of the reason why I don't like opening up unnecessary credit cards. It's just my personal thing, man. I use my credit really when necessary. I don't really just use it just to be using it. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, my brother, but yeah, use it when you use it. But what I was saying, okay, yeah, what those people do is they charge you this whatever $1,200, okay, and then they do that, and then they go dispute everything. These days, see, when I did it, I'm older, y'all. I'm 38. My birthday next month, September, because today is technically the 31st, right? Think so. Uh, I'll be 39 in September, the end of September. So I started working on my stuff though when I was I don't know, like 20. No, I said 18. I think I was probably 20. I started reading. But at this time, I had to like write in disputes. Yeah, I'm a little older. I did what it is. But nowadays, you can just right here, baby. You can go dispute your own stuff, and then when they respond back, you handle that. You're handle that. How y'all have to hit me up. I'll tell you how to do that. But read these books. Actually, nowadays, go to YouTube. YouTube. I would do it. I would YouTube that dang on thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could create a YouTube video and tell you all that. Let me see. It's not hard. The most important thing is it's not hard. Pay your bills on time. Ask for increased credit limits every 6 months minimum. Like right now, because my credit. Let me tell y'all this. This is guys on this truth, but I'm gonna tell you. I got a right now I have a again. I'm telling y'all this for information to prove the difference between credit. And then I'm gonna go read some more comments. When you got good credit, I got a 2018 Tundra, right? Toyota Tundra. When I went in, it was used. I bought it in the end of 2019. So it was a used truck. I wanted to use on purpose. It only had like 9,000 or 10,000 pounds. But I don't recommend buying new. When you buy new, you're paying top dollar. You drive out the lot, you lose a lot of value. But let me get back to the credit. Because of my credit score, I went to Bank of America. This is a true story on everything. True story. I went to Bank of America and applied for a personal loan for the car, for the truck. They approved me without me proving my finances. Promise you, I'm not making this up. I did not have to prove my finances because my credit score at that time, I think it was low eights, like 802, 803. They didn't ask me to prove it. They just approved the loan. I never one time And then check this out. I'm gonna tell you what it also did because I had that. My interest rate on that truck is three something. I'm my I kind of I'm not dyslexic, but I kind of get my numbers backwards, so I don't know if it's 3.47 or 3.74. But that's my interest rate. Now this how I help you when you negotiate. So now I have my share of bad deals at the beginning. That's how I learned. Again, y'all, it's not an L if you learn from it. I learned from it. So that's what I did. I went in there and I just focused on the price. I knew the game. Anytime you go into a car lot, car dealership, even if you go get you a work truck, that's what they always ask you, right? How much can you afford to pay per month? I know the game. I know why they doing it. I don't play that game. I was like, yeah, I'm not worrying about that. I'm more focused on the overall price because I knew that your overall price determines how much your monthly your monthly car note or truck note, whatever it may be. And so all I did was I negotiated them not a lot down because it was already a very good deal. I compared it to another thing y'all do is y'all compare these things. I did it with this semi truck. Go look online and see what the going rate is for that vehicle, personal or business, that you're trying to buy. Compare the miles and the model online, and that's what you're going on when you negotiate, right? So I knew that my stuff was I actually negotiated $2,000 cheaper because I focused. You see, okay, I focused on I'm gonna get to y'all in just a second down here. Like I said, I don't lose my train of thought. I focused on the total price. And check this out. They thought the entire time, the only reason they really worked with me that hard, because they thought I was using their finance. I already had mine approved. That's why I focused on the overall price. So now, check this out. Going back and forth with the salesman, he going to talk to the manager playing that game. We'll agree on the price. Um, we go back to the finance. I did put some money down. I had a car then that I had already paid off, and I had sold, and I was gonna put the money down on it. We're going right back to the finance manager, and then it was like drop the stuff. He's like, all right, he started trying to like, well, yeah, I'm trying to, get your credit. I said, oh no, 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 it's all good. I'm already pre-approved. I already got my people. Yeah, I pulled out my pre-approval. I already added them email. I pulled it out. It was done. There was nowhere to go with that. That's how I had the good credit helped me get the best loan. And I did the same thing. I did the same thing with my with this semi truck, by the way. All right, let me see. Let me see. Let me read some of this stuff. Sam say you get a interest free card every year. I feel you, bro. Uh, G179 say, hey man, great videos. I just got my first truck. I had that good credit. I had that good credit. Congratulations, man. For real. I don't know if you're a man or woman. You know what I'm saying? You know how the names, you know what I'm saying? Can't see no icon. But salute, good job. Good job. Get out there and make it work. Make sure, let me say this too. I made a video about this. To give a tip for the new owner operators. Actually, this will go for experienced guys too. But experienced guys kind of learn. My number one tip for new owner operators, okay, is do not increase your expenses. I made this mistake, and for like the first 4 or 5 years, I didn't make any progress. I was making almost double the money as an owner operator. I had nothing to show for it. And the reason was because what I did, I went out and I started buying other stuff. Like, yeah, I finally deserve this car. I finally deserve this, and I just pretty much I created more expenses or higher expenses. My advice to you, if you're new or whatever, or anybody that's checking this out, is to like the video. Not for real though, y'all like the video. Real talk. But my advice would be um keep your expenses the same, because whatever you was doing, before you started, before you got your own truck and all that, you was making those bills work. Your expenses, you was able to pay them with whatever job you have. Whatever increase you have, don't mess with it. Save it. If you can do that for at least 6 months, you'll be surprised at how much money you got saved. And then, depends on your goals. It's a lot of stuff going to that, how long you should do that. But then it's okay to treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you shouldn't, that, if you really want these pearl shoes and this and that, I'm not advocating that you don't treat yourself. Even the good words say we should enjoy the fruits of our labor. But what I am saying is don't do it immediately. All right, let me see. Vaughn say, I fixed my own credit too, lean. Absolutely. Was it hard, Vaughn? Tell the people. It's one towards side say, whoa, real J Rock. Yeah, but hard, bro. Okay. Uh, S125. No, I don't actually. I'm actually looking for a house. I'm actually looking for a house, man. Right now with this market, I'm being real patient because I don't like it. I don't like it. But no, no, no. But nah, I actually don't. I did have one though. That's 125. But it wasn't just a house. It wasn't a house. I'm not saying it wasn't the house. I'm saying all I really do. This is what I do even now. I use I got a fuel credit card. I finally got one fuel card, but right now I still use my business credit card sometimes. Now I'm using fuel card, but at first I was using my business credit card. That one had two of them. One of them, I think, I don't know. It used to be. I haven't checked it. I think one of them said, I think 11,000. I don't know. That's not important. This was important though. I just keep my cards active. Um, I may got a total of like 7 or 8 credit cards, but like when I haven't used it in a little while, I go buy. I just buy some gas with one of them, or I may uh, I may buy like some socks, just some real small, some underwear, just to keep that card active. I'm gonna tell y'all another mistake on credit. Don't do. I listen to somebody because I don't want to blast them. I'm not gonna say who it is. Somebody had my credit score drop 50 points. Now this was I ain't know any better, so I'm passing on this information to y'all. Hopefully help somebody or somebody that you know. So I'm asking y'all to like the video, share the video. Um, do not. One of the biggest things with credit is you keep your accounts. I mean, let me see. Shoot. Your longest standing account. Here we go. So this was the mistake I made years ago that dropped my credit score 50 points. Was I had this I think it was a Capital One card. Okay, it was one of my first ones. And because I started when I only had like 500 credit score or something, they gave me like $250 credit limit, right? And then I got it up to like 500 eventually. I forgot how long it took. So check this out, y'all. Uh, what ended up happening was I took the credit card and I'm trying to get a credit increase. They don't want to give me one. And then they charging me an annual fee. Another side note, because of my credit score, I get offers for credit cards all the time. Obviously, as I told you, I don't take them, but a lot of them I don't take them. But I have no annual fees now. If you have good credit, you avoid a lot of these things. I don't have any annual fees, but then I had an annual fee. So what I ended up doing was canceling that card because I got in my feelings. Basically, y'all, I got pissed off. Okay, I tell you, I'll be honest with you. I got pissed off. I got in my feelings because I'm like, man, they won't give me no more than $500, and I've been having these folks like 5 years, and at that time, like, I've been having them 5 years, and then they charged me an annual fee. Bump that jump. I did that, and I canceled that card, y'all. Drop my credit score. A big part of your credit is keeping your open accounts that you had a long time when you first started. Keep it. Don't close it. All right, let me read some of these things real quick. Um, Hold on, y'all. Okay, we got past that. That's how you get in the eighth. Okay, I got you, bro. I'm not saying that that's wrong information, of course. I was just saying I'm not sure if that's exactly what it was for me. All right, let me catch back up, y'all. You were saying that our birthday is almost on the same day. Okay, what's yours? Mine's on the 24th, by the way. Ron said you can dispute a lot of things through the credit card. See, there you go, y'all. When I was doing it, I don't dispute anything at this point because I keep everything in check. But yeah, see, it's easy now. You ain't gotta do it that hard way. Uh, the way I did it. Don't pay these folks no $1,200 to fix your credit. If you're self-employed, they don't ask. Okay, I got you, bro. That's how I was going with mine, bro. All right, hold on, y'all. Where we at? Great. What was your interest rate on I'm assuming talking about my semi truck. That's 125. Let me know because I know I mentioned both my personal truck. Junior Honduras. I never seen you. Welcome in. What's up, Junior? Uh, Glad you guys can jump in. It look like the other people know you, man. Other people like, what's up, Joey? What's up, Junior? I don't know you. How you doing? How you doing, sir? Rest trucker say, don't do me like that. Buy chicken, lights, and chrome. I love your truck, by the way, Terrence Trucker. Your truck is dope. Hi, JR. I love your channel, bro. JR, I'm not one of them people. Put your link in the comments. I will subscribe to you myself as well. I don't know what your channel about, but the other people like you, bro. It's all love, our family. So, and Junior said thanks for watching. Aaron said I learned a lot of JR two of my prime days a year ago. Come on, Junior. JR, come on, man. Not at all. Okay, I got you. I know what you're talking about, Vaughn. It wasn't that hard to you know, get your credit right. Appreciate you watching, Aaron. Okay, okay. Really glad I was at. You know what, Junior? I'm gonna be a man of my word. Yo, obviously I'm assuming that's the name of your channel. I'm finna go do it right here. I got this one. But drop your link for the other people, man. You know it ain't no spamming over here, man. It's all love over here. Let me pull you up, bro. Let me pull you up. All right. Let me see. Man, you a big old channel, Joe. I'm talking about I don't know you. Ain't me no disrespect. I I be doing a lot of stuff, man. I don't be on YouTube like that. Look at that, man. Junior's big channel. Congratulations, Junior, man. I know how hard it is to grow on this channel. Very hard for me, but check this out. Yes, sir. We in there. We in there. Yes, sir. Um, I'm definitely gonna check you out, man. Yeah, it's hard to grow on YouTube, man. It take a little while. So let me see. Let me read some more comments. Me as well. Love his channel. Got my CDL months ago. Okay. Man, I like what you're doing, Junior, for the folks, man. A lot of people, a lot of people like what you're doing, man. That's love. That is love. Let me see. Um, Appreciate the help, JR. Hope to hear it off. Look at that, man. I love it, man. Look at this, man. I love this love. I love this, man. This is what's up. Welcome to the NBA, Vaughn. Never broke again. All right, Georgia. God, I see you, bro. I see you. Oh, look at that. Look at that, bro. Same day. That's amazing. That's amazing. Junior say as long as you have your CDL, good standing should never be broke again. I agree with that. Mine is on September. What's up with us? What's up? Okay. September baby's up in here. Yes, can't wait for the experiences, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Oh wow, our birthday's on the same day. I thought you said. Nah, I was saying today is that day. You know what I mean? Today is actually the 31st because I had said earlier my birthday is next month. I'm saying, technically it's next month. So let me see. Junior say do a CBR credit bureau removal when paying off credit. Hey, that I don't know. I don't know much about this right here. I put this on the screen. The credit bureau removal. Listen to him though, because what I'm finna say is very similar to what I had to do when I was getting my credit score together. Is when I don't know how it's done now, y'all, but I'm gonna tell you what I did. I'll make this part quick. What I did was when I was disputing, and I decided that with some of them I was gonna settle that debt. I made them give it to me in writing. Now I got all this uh, from the book I was reading, the books I was reading. I was an avid reader at this time. I really wanted to learn. So, because my family, man, just growing up, I'm from the inner city. And no, we were just kind of, be honest, like financially illiterate. Um, was I grew up in the hood, like a typical story, but no one taught me how to manage money. That's why when I first started making money, I blew it. I'm not making no excuses, just being real about it. No one taught me that. No one taught me that credit was important. I mean, where I come from, parents would, my mama didn't, but parents would put the light bill in they 12-year-old child's name. And when that thing went bad, they would just go to they would just cancel that one and go to another one, but they start their child off in a bad space. I'm just saying it's like just the way it was then. But getting back to this, the point was when I negotiated what that book told me, what books told me was do not pay off that debt until I get something in writing that said if I pay off this debt, um, you have to remove this from my credit report. Because check this out. If you pay off a debt and they don't remove it, it don't help your credit. Straight up. Well, it didn't help your credit. Because you're gonna run some demon loads. Now, if you're talking to me, um, no. Honestly, let me be honest with you too. I don't really know where to find them. I was talking to my friend about it. I don't even know what to even contact. I ain't gonna lie to you, no idea. Uh, Junior Lean Trucker. I got a small channel, man. I just came across your channel because of RSC. Okay, Junior, that one you? Was that you, Junior? If that one you, um, then that. Let me see, man. I think you're playing with me, bro. Let me see, man. You can't be serious. Was that you that um 100? No, sorry, not 100. Let me see. That is you, Junior. What you talking about, man? That thing say 93,000 subs. I'm a small channel. I don't even know. You said through through what's the name? Through RLC. I'm like, oh no, you found me. Only got 1,500, man. Um, but yeah, for those of y'all who are new, I don't know how y'all, whether it was through Junior and stuff, I mean not Junior, but RLC. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to grow with it. Spread the positivity and health and all that stuff. I hope I'm not still buffering. I just saw that. Let me see. Thanks for the shout out, man. You ain't need no shout out, Junior, but now for real though, man. Like all love, man. I like to see us all doing something out here. A lot of people got information out here that can help people. Big money, you still up. I know, man. I start this live, Jerome, and I was like, I'm gonna get over here and make my point, man. I'm gonna get off. And yeah, I'm still no. I'm gonna get off here shortly though. I still gotta take me a shower and I have to get up probably about 6. I'm on around the corner from my delivery. What's up, DB? Yeah, I'm up a long time, DB. DB up. DB up. At nighttime, that means I need to be going to sleep. All right, let me see. Yes, sir. Look at him. Okay, that's what's up. You're top tier in credit. Your truck should be 0% interest. Okay, what kind of truck is 125? You talking about work truck, man? They don't work that way. It's still a commercial truck. It don't work that way. But it's a much better interest rate than my very first truck and other people that I've run across. You say thank you to Tourette's. I'm going to look you up. Yes, sir. You say gotcha. So no problem. So there we go. That's what I agree with right there. We need all the support. Real talk that we can do. Let's see what's up. BYBY Trucker, what's up, bro? I love your transparency, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, just trying to help people, man. Give information. When I first started this channel, it was actually, it was still, yeah, it ain't changing, but fitness and trucking and stuff, just like, and life. If I can actually kind of provide some information with that, is that stuff I had to learn the hard way. Well, not the hard way. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Let me say it again. The hard way and the long way, meaning that self-taught, you know, um, it can shorten up some other people's process, man. So I love it right here. Jimmy say, bro, talking about credit back in the day, Columbia House, got credit to you. Yes, sir. These are facts, man. Yeah, man. Let me see. Yes, that was me. I just like to keep it humble, man. You know what? I got you, man. Well, welcome to the real world of small channels. Me, Teresh Trunker, RLC. Now, RLC killing us. My man RLC like somewhere like the five. Ah! So, figure out what's the fun. Told you, Lane, you have YouTube celebs dropping in this season. I know what's up. First Asian Ma, and then we got Junior Honduras. What's going on around here? I don't even know how people even found this thing. I mean, I don't even know how this stuff works. But hey, I appreciate anybody, Y'all help me out. Honduras, try the video, man. Get your people to come holler at your boy, man. You know? Try the video. Help me out, Junior. Man, you got something going on over there. It's him, Lane. Yeah, I done figured it out. He said it. Let me see. Is it better to buy your truck and trailer before getting your own authority? If yes, where can I buy a used trailer, please? I haven't been looking in the market for a trailer. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. So what I don't do is I don't make up stuff on my channel. So I don't know. I know where other people go though. They use truck paper and stuff like that. They just Google stuff. Some use auctions to buy different trailers. But you say would it be better to buy before you get your before you get your own authority? Well, yeah, because you don't. There's I guess technically it don't matter, but you gotta insure your truck, right? So like you can get your own authority, which is your MC, go through FMCSA, but you're not gonna be active until you get insurance. You ain't gonna really get insurance if you don't got equipment, right? So you really gotta have your truck, not a trailer. You don't have to have that, but you gotta have at least a truck to get insured and be able to operate and run it. Personal, uh, yeah, Sam. But when I bought mine, that was the lowest rate that was out there available. Like ironically, the very next year, which was 2020, they was giving out 0% interest rate, and I could have took it then. Now they did have 0% interest rate on new trucks. Remember, I got to use it. I didn't want to get one. Look into it. It really exists. They have top tiers in credit, and you're in the top tier. Gotcha. Well, hey, I'm not buying no more. I'm good. I'm gonna have my Tundra for about 10 years, baby. I'm good. I don't have a need to switch out cars like that. Okay. Russian is a different credit bureau that is to be top tier two. Gotcha. Paul and Hustle. First time you seen you in here. Appreciate you for swinging through. Said, we ain't nobody. Tell me how stressful the road was. How you keep from getting burnt out. If you knew if this your first time jumping in Paul and Hustle, uh, the reason how I don't get burned out, honestly, because I have my own authority, I decide how often I'm gonna be working. So I'm automatically off on weekends. That has a lot to do with my industry as well, which is doing flatbed. A lot of receivers and shippers not even open. Just like holidays, flatbed they're not open. So like I'm gonna have out Labor Day by default, whether I wanted to or not. So in my case, between me automatically having our weekends, I'm automatically gonna have off like every single holiday. Uh, Me, I refrain from doing it because I'm not OTR. I'm in the truck tonight, but I pretty much go home every day because I have my own authority. I make my own schedule. I book my own loads, so I go home every day. And that's obviously it's easy for somebody like me to do so. Junior say, haul and hustle. Okay, there we go, baby. Let's see what you got, Junior. Set goals and stay focused. Don't worry about your friends back home. When they ask you, I don't see you at your club. The response should be, I don't see you at the bank. You know what? Word up. I rock with that. That was great advice. That was some great advice right there, Junior. I see why you got 93,000. Do you and stay in your lane? I agree with that 100%. Keep your head down and keep pushing forward. Man, Junior is on fire. I'll be like Junior when I grow up, y'all. Now some more advice. S125 say you have to be determined and have a will for a better life. Boy, y'all on fire, man. Y'all on fire. Let me see what else. Junior said, can't soar with eagles, hanging around chickens. I see you selling buffering, uh, Junior. I really can't do much about it. I'm in the truck, man, and I'm just on my cell phone. So I can't do nothing. I heard y'all, man. I guess it's just easier said than done. But all right, y'all, look. I done went to almost 3 hours. I don't even know how I did this, but I got to move on. Uh, hey, y'all, but y'all appreciate everybody for dropping in. Y'all could have been doing anything instead of listening to Lolo, me talk about Lolo. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if y'all first time up in here. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to support me, support the brand on my website, just scrolling down across on the bottom. Uh, yes, Cash App, Lean Trucker, somewhere in the description, somewhere it will be. Y'all share the videos, man. If it help anybody, help any of y'all bigger channels like Julian, share the video, Julian. Hey, brother! All right. So y'all, gonna get out of here, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. And yeah, I'm gonna be out of here, man. All right, y'all. Peace. I appreciate y'all.